esa niña no se aguanta. Hey, quiere todo porque él sabe. And we're back.
Like we never fucking left.
We're back. 2024. What?
It's all right, y'all.
The first 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, at this point. Yeah, sorry. We got thrown off. Sorry. We started drinking him. We're part of the him team.
And we got this special bottle. We can't show you guys, but it has lime green. It's special for the NBA season.
Wait, why can't you?
I thought we weren't allowed to show logos.
That's the
kind
NBA. They're
yeah. By the way, to the person that I said, okay, one, you guys can make your way from TikTok over to YouTube.
Please.
Two, the person that said, did I do something wrong? You didn't. That was actually my point. Your comments are for some reason being muted on their own. Nobody is muting you
them.
like TikTok's
ours,
doing that. So that's what I'm saying is like we can have the best intentions. And we'll talk about it more on YouTube right now. So if you want to not get muted, go over to YouTube and we can talk about it because there's a lot of things that aren't shown on TikTok that we have here. For example, our heme team. And we're about to be drinking and doing all that shit. Yeah. But anyway, okay. So Jamie's here. Sorry for cursing. We had a little bit of internet problems. Sorry about that, but we got it all fixed.
But
everything's
to
good.
The rescue as always.
Yes. And so, I think TikTok is heavily filtering comments and stuff like that because somebody just said, call your legislators and it got muted. So that just goes to show you that we are at the disposal of whatever social media wants to do. That's what we're dealing with. So we were talking about a lot of stuff, but one of the things is that we are the adults now. We are the people responsible for the world to get better. And so sometimes when I get trolled, I do wonder who is the person on that other side because I'm just like, there's a lot of this type of people. There's even people that have trolled me and they don't have a fake page. They do have pictures. They do have TikToks. They do have videos. And so, but I still wonder what are you doing? Because a lot of times they're over 18. So it's like, do you vote? Do you do anything, political? Is your For You page just filled with gossip and chisme? Or do you try to figure out what, world, what things are going on in the world so you can try to help? Because we are the adults. It's up to us now. This world is going to fucking collapse. And we are all worried about the wrong things.
No one is going to do it for us. I think that's kind of a big...
What?
It sounded like a phone was ringing.
No.
Like, a bird.
Oh.
Is it yours?
But I don't have my sound on.
You're calling somebody?
No, someone was calling me.
Oh.
But I don't have my sound on.
Unless you connected to that. No, he's saying like...
It sounded like, when you're calling somebody and it's like ringing.
Oopsie.
Like a little bird. So
like
it doesn't sound like that on the other end. But
yeah.
Sorry,
and no. Rebecca, we're gonna talk about it on the YouTube for everybody on here. Like I don't really read on TikTok. I read it on the YouTube. Please, somebody. I mean, Jayla, if you're in there, let everybody know. Thank you.
Please make your way.
Isn't this a Chinese app? But what does that matter? Like is that your? Let's say it is a Chinese app, right? Like let's say 100% yes. The information that we're still being being presented, the things that we can still talk about are world things. Like the United States is not the fucking belly button of the world. You know what I mean? Like it is not the center of the fucking world. And very quickly we're falling from where we were. So it doesn't, don't ever think like your grandparents where you're just like, United States is like the best and we are never going to be brought down. Like, no, bitch, there's a lot of countries that are very quickly improving. Schools are fucking improving. People are doing way smarter shit than we are. And we're sitting here worried about who broke up with who and what Cheeseman's talking about. Like, and come on.
Just globally, like America is not number one in anything besides, I think, like prisoner incarceration. Like our stats are not good right now. As far as like tech, math, science, reading levels, high school graduation rates, like so much, we're not where I think we think we're doing better than we actually are. Like, if you go and you look at the statistics, and not to say like I'm not an America hater at all. Like, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I never lived anywhere else. Like I love America. Don't get me fucked up. But at the same time, it's also sometimes like we might need to look in the mirror and be like, America girl.
Right. And I think that's where we're at. America needs to do some healing,
Yes,
some therapy.
We need a year apart. No new president. We're not electing anyone in 2024.
America needs to go through a nice single healing stage.
Self-love journey.
Self-love. We need to put a fucking face mask on America and lay in the bathtub for a second. You know, America's been out here wilding. Yeah. America, you know what America's been living like? Single me a year ago. Like just... You know, it's like I think I'm doing good.
Down bad. We're in debt.
Face down, drunk.
We're in
America.
Debt. Our infrastructure is crumbling. Like we need,
and we're like,
yeah, we're like, hey Israel.
We're like, aha, we got some money for you, baby.
Yeah,
and we're like, what?
And our shit is falling apart in the background, being repossessed. You know what?
America got rotten teeth in the back and worried about the wrong shit. Like we need to do better, bro.
America got a quarter tank of gas in the new E-Class. Like
I'm dead. No, for real, guys.
So please,
okay,
but
sorry,
you know, if you're from another country, keep it cute, because your country, it's not much better.
I'm dead. Look, we aiming for better though. Look,
cheers. Oops.
Oh, here we go. Cheers.
Maybe I don't need to be cheersing.
Right
down the whole microphone.
She's like, America's doing bad. She fucking falls and shit.
It's me. I'm America.
America. The call's coming from inside. The call's coming from inside the fucking house.
Yeah.
It's with us right now. America's with us right now, and the lady ghost that lives here. By the way, everybody on TikTok, make your motherfucking way over to YouTube. We are gonna end this real quick. I'll come back at some point, but like honestly, if you want to watch the podcast, if you want to hear what happened with Blueface, all that shit, did y'all send the text?
Yes.
If you want to do all that shit, like let's talk about stuff over here. We're gonna have a great podcast tonight. Obviously, every time Jamie and I get together, it's a fucking blast. Ego's drinking Hennessy. We're drinking Hennessy. We're feeling good, and we might end up getting tattooed tonight.
Yeah, I did I show you the picture
I want to get tatted.
that I want for my finger tats? Okay, everyone on YouTube comments because we're not reading TikTok anymore. Yeah. Love you guys. Go over to YouTube, please.
Love you guys. Go to YouTube.
But I was saying I'm kind of scared that getting the cute little aesthetic, like, you know, finger tats might end up like a tribal tattoo. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
I just don't want it to age me.
Bitch.
Thoughts.
Tell me why when I was getting this side thing, she shaves the side of my head. She's ready to fucking tap me. Mm-hmm. And she's like looking through stuff. And some of the stuff, I swear to you, that's literally what I said. I was like, I'm just scared that it's going to look tribally. I want still girly. Like I know that a lot of my like if you really think about it, my tattoos are still kind of kept some sort of girliness because I didn't want to look like I'm trying to be so tough. I'm like, I want to have tattoos, but I like girly stuff. Yeah. So with my face, I was like, okay, I want like flowy, but some of the designs were looking a little sharp, and I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to look like Mike Tyson, my boy. Like if I wake up tomorrow and look at the side of my face and I look like Mike Tyson, that's gonna be a problem. So I'm a firm believer that if you're not sure, just delete the stencil, go to bed, wake up, try again. Like I'd rather leave the tattoo shop with nothing than to regret something in the morning.
Hell yeah, especially on your face, like girl.
Yeah.
Like my blowjob tattoo, honestly,
like don't get something you regret, like my blowjob tattoo.
No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The first couple times that I like dating, because I'm single, DM me.
Me too.
DM us.
DM her for me.
Yeah, no, don't please, because I'm. If it's up to me,
what?
If it was up to me, the only person you would be dating they would have to be like Michelle Obama. Like no one's good enough for my friend.
That is true.
But like the first couple guys that I've had to explain my blowjob tattoo to, it's like I got it because it was funny, and like unless they have a good sense of humor, they're like, oh yeah, you love giving head. Like, yeah, I mean I do, but now you made it corny.
Right. Now you
make it seem like you don't get head. Like, yeah, and I don't want to be the first. You're like men.
Gross.
Yeah. But and then what I was saying was when I first got the stencil, so it's on my knee for anyone who hasn't seen it before. But when I got it, I originally got it like in between my boobs, and it just looked like, I don't know, it took the funny factor out of it. It made it too sexual. Yeah. So I'm like, no, the blowjob tattoo has to go on my knee. Like, let's be serious here. And I have a wiener on my leg.
Oh my God. And
what's next?
to a person that said I'm not single, what the hell you talking about?
Not you, not them claiming you.
Like, what you talking about? Is Snow single? Yeah, I'm single. Like, what you mean?
Bitch,
Like,
I'm single tonight. I'm single. Listen to Lil Wayne.
I mean, yeah, I'm single.
Yeah, I mean, single means you're not in a relationship, right?
Yeah, like I have not asked somebody to be my girlfriend, and they have not asked me to be my girlfriend. The fact that there is, like.
No, sorry. This one is.
We vibing.
This is my new one. So it's a little crunchy. It's healing. And then this one is my best friend tat. Me and Snow got the same matching. We're twinsies.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to get my Snow tattoo. I have the plan. I just need to find the perfect spot for it. So.
Single, ready to mingle? I'm not mingling that much.
Yeah. She's single and relaxing.
Yeah.
I'm ready to mingle. I'm ready to intertwine. Okay? I'm ready to be braided.
Ew. What?
It's like the next level of mingling.
You gonna get braids like Shorty Bay?
Not poor baby with her big old knots.
No, I love that era for her. Like her getting, like the fact that now, like mind you, I'm not very aware of like what's going on TikTok. But when I'm scrolling, I see Shorty Bay live sometimes. The moment, Miami, the braids, the fucking music change, and the bonnet, I'm like, that era. She's in her Virgo villain era as well. She's in her evil Virgo. Ito's in his Virgo villain era where he's out here being an evil Virgo, starting fights at clubs. The fact that I
was being villainized.
The fact that I'm at the club. First of all, I told you guys, I don't really party on New Year's Eve because I like to start the new year fresh. So I'm like, usually I'm home. I, write a couple goals down right at midnight, eat my grapes, run around the neighborhood with the suitcase. That's it. Like, that's my thing. But this year, my brother wanted to go out and my brother never wants to go out. So I was like, okay, bet. Like, we're going to do this. We're going to do this then. My brother wants to go out. So we take my brother out. We're having a good time. Uno reverse is in effect for real because I was actually dancing with a guy and he's bi. So it's like, to me, I'm just like, we dancing, we vibing. Like, you wouldn't expect me to be doing that. You'd be expecting me to be dancing with a girl, which I was as well. I'm just over here living my fucking life.
Yeah, 2024 in full effect.
2024, starting off the year, Uno reverse. So then I come back to the table. By the way, we got a table, we got bottles, we're chilling. My homeboy invited us from Miami. He's a vibe too. Everybody's there. And I come back and now my brother is getting into it with some dude. They're arguing. And then I look to the right and I see Blueface, who was just on stage performing. And now Blueface is here and he's like, no, it's all good. It's all good. And he shakes my hand and he shakes my brother's hand and he's trying to squash it. And I'm like, for Blueface to be the one taking the high road right now, the person of reason, and my brother to be the one that's somehow in this altercation, I was like, 2024 is starting off
evil Virgo,
completely confusing
era.
But I did, just so you know, I was concerned because my brother is still my brother's a man, right? So I get worried because you know how guys are and they could be like, yo, it's all good, they dip and then they come back on some issues. So to me, I just wanted to make sure everybody knew my brother is not like this. Like, I was like, my brother's not like that, and you didn't do anything, but I'm just saying, like, please don't have a problem with my brother. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, yo, I'll like whatever. Yeah. And but Blueface was like, no, it's all cool. Like, you're good. Like, and then the other guy at some point, like, y'all ended up kind of squashing it or whatever. And then they were leaving, and that was it. Like, that, I did say hi to Jaden or whatever, like, cause woman power. Like, to me, I'm like, whatever the fuck the drama is, I also feel like, yo, she's gone through a lot. So I'm like, hey girl, whatever. I will say she kind of just like was like looking down, like she just was like, I don't want no problems type shit. And I'm just like, girl, it's all good. Like, I'm just saying hi, like, whatever, you're like dope or whatever. And that was it. That was the extent of that. I will say that right after that, I wanted a dip because I was like, I don't want there to be no problems. And I see people kind of exiting and there was a little bit, how it is at a club. Like, once there's like a little bit of thing, you're like,
yeah, let's
go. And that's what we fucking did.
And then y'all went.
And then we went. Yeah. And then Stephanie was like, where the fuck? But she was still inside. She went to the bathroom while this whole thing happened. So by the time she came out, she missed it. And then she's like, what the fuck? And we're like outside, but me and Ito were like talking, and Yayo was talking. And at some point, I think I hurt my ankle, which I don't think I hurt my ankle, but it hurts. So I'm like, something happened.
You're like, either I'm just old, waking up with body pain. Or...
No, like I think like I had my foot like leaning like this all night, maybe. So like my ankle kind of hurts, you know. Have you ever had your
dangle?
Yeah, like if you just have your foot kind of dangling, because I had heavy shoes on. So I'm like, I don't know if that's what I was doing. I don't know, but regardless, whatever.
2024, full effect.
Snow
Evil Virgo season.
Demetrius said, "Snow on the heme, Henny is what I'm here for."
What's that mean?
Me being on the heme.
See, me being on the Henny, I'm like, so what you trying to say?
Right. We're gonna see how Henny affects us, yo. 2024. And just so you know, that night I was wearing, people were like, oh, you're very 2019 Snow vibes. And I was like, you know what? I am.
2019.
My titties being out and like wearing the Vibe Higher thing.
You said you were going to put your titties out today.
I mean, there's still time. It's 6:30.
Oh. Just take your shirt off.
Wait, what is happening? This is still YouTube, girl.
Okay.
This ain't the OnlyFans podcast.
Next. Coming
Next
soon.
episode.
But yeah, I was this morning. I'm like, you had your titties out and I missed it. I'm like so disappointed I missed it. And you're like, I'll bring them back out. I was like, girl.
Well, because you saw that I've been organizing my closet, so now I know where the waist trainers are, where the bras are. Like, you gotta have different bras. You know, if I'm wearing a big T-shirt, I'm wearing a sports bra, probably tight, so that way the big T-shirt don't look confusing or anything. So I'm like, okay, big T-shirt, or I got the bra for the yiddies and shit, or I got the waist trainers, I got the tight clothes, the one pieces, the girly shirts, and then I got the dude shirts. Like I'm out here, I got a bitch. You know what I mean? Like what are we doing? Which I do think is funny that I feel like the girliest girls like when I dress girly, and I don't know why.
Because
like
every bad bitch wants a bad bitch.
Even when we go out, like if we're going out like on like to a bar or a club or something, when I dress more girly, a girl could be the most femme girl and they'll be like, right. And I'm just like, what are you gonna do though? Like you ain't gonna like what? Now I'm just here. Look at us. We look like best friends, girl. Yeah. What we doing?
Rubbing coochies.
Bitch! It is 6:34. 36.
Actually, it's 2024. It's evil Virgo season. The coochies is being wrapped.
Stop. I'm not even drunk yet. Damn, bitch.
Well, you should have started drinking earlier.
The only thing that brings me peace is that there's a nice painting right there of Poncho, and I just look at it and pretend Poncho's.
That's what brings you peace?
Well, when you're making me like nervous.
By saying the C word? Now I'm gonna have to censor myself.
Look at Jello laughing. I'm dead. Yeah, Jello. I'm glad that my uncomfortableness makes you laugh.
Anything for you, Jello.
Anything for the anything.
Anything for the anything.
Magic. What?
See, someone said it's 3 a.m. Oh, Italy said it's 3 a.m. Baby, we good.
3 a.m. in fucking Italy.
So. We're on her time today. It's 2025 in Italy. Damn near.
See, the person that said some scissor action. That's exactly why I was talking today about how a lot of us try to be private about like what happens like within like lesbian relationships. People are like, oh, it's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. Okay, the reason that I do now feel like I need to be more open about stuff is because people are so confused, so misinformed, so just not creative about things, and also just don't understand. And we were talking about this when I was like, I should get ready and dress more girly whenever I want to talk about my feelings because people will take it different. Yeah. You feel me? I could cry on live too. I could dress like a girl and just cry. Today I cried of happiness. I was talking about Ito and my son, and I was just so proud of them, and I love them. And yeah, but I think that there should be more conversations had about certain things just so people stop judging in a way, like in the way they know shit to be. You know what I mean?
No, even I just learned, and I find myself very deep into lesbian.
Dude, I know this bitch is always in lesbian TikTok.
Yeah, I be too deep. into it, and I want to know. I'm there.
She's
my
deep in them lesbians.
Mm-hmm. Let me find out. Okay. What? But I just found out like what.
With the fucking sound effects. Gay.
Yeah. I'm beyond like Diane Sawyer. I'm
dead.
But I found out like under 45 days ago that what happens in
Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, that what happens in lesbian porn is not what actually happens. what actually like lesbians don't be doing. They're like, that's what niggas think lesbians be doing. And I'm like, am I the nigga? I'm the nigga who thinks that's what lesbians be doing. Wow. Like, yeah.
You watch lesbian porn?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like you like it?
There's no type of porn that I haven't watched. I be clicking them tabs, baby. I want to see it all.
You just make it you make it a fucking evening. You're like,
Yes, exactly. I'm like
spin the fucking categories.
The
category lesbian.
Yep. Today I am watching BBC.
I fucking hate you. Yeah. So yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, that type of porn is for straight
you never
women.
Seen it?
I've seen it to see that it's not what it is. I've never.
Do you indulge in porn at all?
Bro, the fact that can we just get drunk before we get in this conversation? Like, I just be forget. Like, it's like my peripheral is my fucking little brother.
I'm so sorry. Okay, forget it.
Like, I'm just like,
let's talk about something else. The weather. It was snowing last week.
But
y'all didn't hear that sound effect though, right?
Oh yeah, we missed it.
Oh, so say your scrolling part. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Do it.
How come?
Oh.
It ain't working.
Sorry.
Well, maybe they did because somebody said not spin the wheel.
Oh.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But that is. Sorry. Okay, so.
Oh, the face on the upper arm. Oh, here. It's that. I know I should get something else tatted because all you see is this. That's like, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Harley Quinn vibes.
Like, what is this bitch going through? Yeah, I'm gonna
a lot
cover her face. Maybe I'll put
make
something.
a censored sign.
But yeah. What? Single.
Oh, the weather. It's gonna rain tomorrow.
Is it? And I have to
set
drive
up
back to
that
Vegas.
3D printer.
Wait, what is this person? I'm single but letting Steph play stepmom. Let's talk about it since you want to talk about it.
Wow, who's
right? You
bringing down
miserable
the tone,
as
whack nigga
with a fake account.
On TikTok? Or what?
No.
We don't even got TikTok on.
On there. But no, that's not what you can ask her. I feel like we single, we kicking it, and my son is a 13-year-old boy that we're chilling and we play Scrabble, we play basketball, we play fucking what's that shit called? That fucking
honestly,
what's that fucking game? Because now I'm like, what the hell?
Ping pong?
No, the other one. The one that I like to play out there on the basketball court. Ito, I know you're looking for the person. Fuck them.
Pickleball.
There you go. We're playing pickleball. We're going to fucking the fair. We're going to Six Flags. We're going to carnivals. We're going to, like, what the fuck?
Around.
What kid wouldn't fucking want to just go do that shit? I'm not out here doing anything. I'm not PDAing or doing anything around my son. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, worry about yourself.
Yeah.
And
like,
also,
like y'all would have a real problem if I had a bunch of dudes around my son and all that shit. They'd be like, oh, this bitch, blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck? My son's consistently been around the same 2 people. Like, the fuck?
And
plus,
I don't know. To me, I feel like if what you see, the way that they interact and you take that as parenting, I feel very bad for the way you were parented.
Yeah.
You go get some fucking therapy because you need it.
Yeah. If you think fucking doing archery
Chilling
and playing Scrabble and
is
eating
parenting,
tacos is parenting, like, get the
grow
fuck out
up.
of here.
Yeah, you're probably a horrible parent and I hope you don't have fucking kids.
Amen.
Bitch.
Cheers. And that's
See,
my
that's
best friend. And that's my
pissing me
motherfucking
the
best friend.
Fuck off. Y'all, a lot of y'all niggas is cool, but some of y'all are some bitches. And
it's not our people though. It's not our people though. Because
It's
if you
weird
notice,
ones.
it always comes from like some random fake page that isn't a member, that isn't nothing. They just fucking come in just to say something. And I know where you're coming from. I know exactly where you're fucking coming from. But get the fuck out of here and go over there. Like,
because you're whack.
Like, come on. I have no reason for like anybody to really be like saying anything about my dating life or nothing, because the last time I was in a relationship was almost 2 years ago. That's a long motherfucking time, bitch. I used to get engaged in less time than that.
Yeah. Most lesbians.
My last relationship, no, I was engaged to Drew within the year and a half.
U-Haul.
We were, yeah. The military. It's very military and lesbian to get engaged and get married quickly. That's like
18 months. If y'all ain't married, you're broken up. That's it.
Exactly. So military wife, lesbian, and then now single with a 13-year-old son. My brother's in his best era right now. We vibing. whoever wants to come through to the house and we hanging out, we chilling, we whatever. Now, do I care about Stephanie? Of course. Do I care about her a lot? Yes. We were talking about, I was talking to her, to my best friend about her, like talking about like, you know, just different things that like I'm learning about myself and like all this stuff. Exactly. That's what you're supposed to fucking do when you're fucking dating. Exactly.
And how the fuck are you supposed to know if you like someone or not and you don't even know if your kid likes him?
Oh yeah. Stupid. That's another thing. It's like, don't get into a fucking relationship and be with somebody for, let's say, 2 years or something. Come to find out your kid is literally like, I am terrified of this person. Yeah. Get this person out of my face.
Stink. You know, yeah. Like, or you know
like,
what
the fuck? That'd be crazy.
Because it's true. They do. They be like, there are people who literally will get engaged and then they introduce their kid. And then the kid, and then what happens?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What
like,
happens
come
when the
on
kid
now.
tells you you're like,
then you end
tripping.
up in Blink-182.
Or you end up on that Dirty John. You saw that Dirty John movie? Or the show?
No.
We were just watching. Oh, dude, you got to see it. It's true, and it's based on a true story. Both cases are based on a true story, and they're about dirty fucking dudes that just end up like finagling their way into the woman's life, and their kids always know. The kids are always like, "Yo, this person's tripping. This person's tripping." You know,
they got the radar, and that's also like the thing too. Like with me personally, like I don't really bring a lot of people around my kids, but if it's gonna be something serious where you feel like it's serious, they gotta like, you know, dip their toe in first, you know what I mean, and then you figure out where you're gonna go from there. I just feel like we shouldn't have to explain this, and the fact that, you know, you're coming on YouTube and getting this type of education is sad. Like, go talk to somebody. Like, go talk to your family. Where's your mom at?
I'm dead. I'm definitely not taking a shot, but we will chug these hoes. Yeah, we're at the 1K. I mean,
I feel like we have to. It's the only responsible thing to do. Okay, shots it is. Let me go get a shot
bitch,
glass.
I'm gonna be like, listen, I haven't ate. Oh yeah, I did. I ate 5 gorditas. I don't drink Henny like that. Okay, mini shot, bitch, please. A little shot. Okay, mini shot and give me a water. Or what about a shooter? That's what I'm drinking here. This is Henny with apple juice. Okay, then a shot. Bitch, what the hell? You? The hell?
I don't know.
Lolo said, let me be a mod. Oh, yeah. Can we make people mods? You know?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
But who the heck is that?
Okay, Jello's a mod, right? Well, who's Yelly? Yelly could be a mod. Deidre, my chicken nugget, can be a mod. Who else?
I feel like Ito should try Henny with everything today. All the classic combinations of Henny.
We should have bought horchata.
I know. Someone said that in the chat. I was just thinking that because someone in the chat said Henny and lemonade, and I never heard of that before, but you have lemonade. So I'm like, maybe
Henny and lemonade is a thing?
Try it.
Henny-lade?
Apparently, that's what someone in the chat said.
You said Snow's asking for mercy. I am asking for mercy. No, you want to know why? Because I want to enjoy the podcast, and I want to have a good time with my freaking best friend. But I know that if we're starting at 6:46 and taking Henny shots.
Henny. Come.
I fucking hate you, dude. Like, why do you do this?
Yummy.
Oh, I love you. I missed you,
dude. I feel like, how can we get?
You know what my Christmas gift to you is. But I wanted to kind of get some info from you, because I know we're not going nowhere Spanish, because you pissed me off trying to not learn Spanish. Pissed me off already. So which country? Where are we going? Because we're leaving.
St. Lucia.
Okay. I don't even know where that is.
It's in the Virgin Islands. Remember we were talking about...
Oh, you want to get me in a bathing suit? I hate you. No. Let's go somewhere.
You don't have to. We could go for Carnival.
Okay. When is that?
It's usually when you're on tour, but you said you're changing the tour schedule this year. Yeah. No, and spring. Right? Yeah, like around your birthday time.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I moved it to the fall.
Around your birthday time. Because you told me to be quieter.
I know, no, but you're like...
Okay, so you want to go there?
Yeah,
just
St.
talk
Lucia.
the same way you've been talking.
All right, it's done.
Let's do it. I want to go so bad. The water's so clear and it's so fun. We can fucking go down the whole carnival. We could fucking vibe out. So, okay. So the reason I had first brought it up to her was last year for St. Lucia Carnival. The theme was Como la Flor, and I was like, bitch, it's us. This is us. It's calling us.
We're Como la Flor.
Yeah, it was. You ended up going on tour with Santa Fe Clan.
No,
You know, so over
you know,
us.
I was thinking about grabbing this bottle, but it was too far. I was gonna stick my finger. Imagine, dude, we gotta put that in a music video or something, some sort of skit where it's like.
Honestly, I still drink it. I trust your hands.
But I'm just saying, can you imagine? That's so embarrassing. Like,
like
like if we're talking, and I'm just like, let's get this over here real quick.
And this is for me, not you. That was the fakest shot of Hennessy I've ever seen. But whatever, I don't give a fuck. Cheers.
You drink Henny all the time, and I've seen you black the fuck out in the studio. You're trying to. I'm not when we used to drink Henny. It was a long time ago, babe. We different.
So
we different
but
now.
we still the same.
I mean, we the same, but we different. We the same, but we different.
Hennessy
Aging with your best friend. Be like, we the same, but we different, bitch. We different.
Nah, not tonight. Tonight is 2004.
Bitch.
We're going back to 06, baby. Cheers to 2006.
First of all, it was 8, bitch. It was 2008.
All them years. Look.
Let's take a picture. Ready?
Oh, we haven't posed for the camera.
Look at her. I'm dead. Jamie's in her villain era for real.
Evil Virgos.
You ready? I might fuck around and go back to Vegas with you, bitch.
Let's do it.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Pose for the camera. Pose for the camera. Pose for the camera. Pose for the camera.
Now post that shit. Bitch.
Post. Where else?
Like fine wine, baby. Yep.
Yes.
You feel me? Which that's what I was gonna say too. Like on TikTok, like sometimes here and there, like people will be like, especially when I was getting a bunch of hate or whatever, people just like, oh, blah blah about my age. I'm like, bitch, some of you 21-year-olds, let me tell you something, baby, because at 21 I was not looking like that. So
please.
So
yeah.
Help me understand.
Yeah. Dude, have you seen the trend right now where they're talking about on TikTok how all these kids are buying up like Drunk Elephant and all of these expensive ass face creams and stuff? I wonder if that's like the Drunk Elephant at 12 to looking 40 at 21. Is that a pipeline? Or is it the heavy makeup?
No,
like,
I think it's early filler. Like I think you can like it's like if once you turn 30, if you do like little Botox here, little filler here, that's fine. But if you start doing filler and Botox and all kinds of shit at 21, you're fucking yourself up. Like literally, like, and trust me, like, you know,
Yes.
I've been known to date some younger girls, and I'll be giving them some piece of advice. I'll be like, look, girl, no,
don't
like,
wait.
well, you do it. Why you gonna be mad at me? Blah blah blah. No,
it's not
because
mad.
you're a different age, and you're gonna fuck yourself up. You're beautiful. Let your body even fucking know what the fuck you doing before you get there. You feel me? Like once you 30. Knock yourself the fuck out.
Yeah,
like,
let your body settle. And that's the thing too. Like I think
you a baby. Like don't do all that.
Exactly. Like okay, we a mutual friend of ours who's young was talking about getting a BBL, and I'm like, friend, your hips ain't even set yet. You gotta wait.
Right. Have a baby. If you plan on having kids, have your kid
Before you do. And that's why I want to get my mommy makeover. That's gonna be my 2025 goal. I'm getting sliced and diced, baby. The one
First
thing
of all,
I
just need to make sure I'm healthy though, because bitch, my insurance just kicked in. We were talking about this. My insurance our insurance just kicked in, bitch. We about to have glasses. No. We about to fucking get, you know, and well, hold on, because God willing, we're healthy and good, bitch.
Yeah.
You know
we're all like,
we're like, the doctor like,
beep, beep.
God damn. No, but for real, we got to make sure, you know what I'm saying? We're healthy. We're good. Remember when Yayo, me, and you all went to a physical and we were waiting for our response for our results or whatever, and all of us were like, I mean, the way we looking at it, 1 in 3 gotta have something going on. So I'm like, we're
and
waiting.
all the same gene pool,
right? We're all looking at each other in the fucking kitchen like, one of us got something. What's up? What we got? And I was like, oh, high blood pressure. Me. I got high blood pressure. All right, so I got that. Ito, for some reason, his heart be beating slow. That's weird, but relaxed. Very relaxed. Hey, calm down. I'm not making this a joke. You're not the butt of the joke. That sounds great.
No, but it's false. I had a movement.
He had pooped, so he thinks that's why his heart was so slow.
Yeah, it's a thing.
You can never say
I've never
anything.
Been accused of that before.
I have high blood pressure. My heart was beating fast as fuck, and they were like, "There's something a little weird after your heartbeat," but haven't seen that, but we have seen it now that COVID happened. So some people got some weird shit going on. And I was like, oh, nice. COVID heart. Great.
That's what they said to you?
Yeah, it was like a beep, beep, whatever. And they were like, this area right here, whatever's happening is like strange, but like we just got to keep an eye on it.
Is it contagious?
First of all, you've had, look, I know you're not talking to me about this fucking shit, bitch.
I think you're COVID heartbeat. I'm joking. I had COVID twice. How many times have you had it?
I think 3.
I know that's what they're saying is that like apparently people just be having that shit and thinking they're sick and it don't show up on the test no more. But I was seeing this thing like apparently in these different like in Malaysia, like the different Asian countries, they have one test and it tests you for the flu, COVID, like everything that it could possibly be, like RVS, everything, one swab. And America over here, like we're saying about America thinks we're the advanced country. They're a third world country, right? Malaysia's third world. They got 6 tests in one. We got one test. Half the time, it don't even tell you if you're really positive or not.
Yeah. Back to what we were saying about the United States.
Broke down.
There's plenty places that there's just better shit going on, bro. And the United States is out here sending money to fucking Israel for them to have a bunch of healthcare. Like, bitch, listen to me.
Yeah, we're out here struggling.
California, you fucking suck. If it wasn't for the fact that I just live here already and I was born here, that's the thing. Because sometimes people will be like, oh, California, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, bro, I was born here. Like, you know how like when you're born somewhere and you're like from there, you're just kind of like, I don't know. Like, I left to Texas. I love Texas. Honestly, I fucking love Texas. But I came back to Cali. I don't fucking know. I'm from here, bro. Like, what do you want me to fucking do? Like, it's just something about it. I love palm trees. Like, maybe I'll move somewhere where they also have palm trees because I just love palm trees. I love the aesthetic. I love sunsets. I love the orange in the fucking sky. I fucking love it, right? But goddamn, the politics here, everything fucking sucks. Like, you mean to tell me people can literally, and I've said this before, bro, if you come on my property, I'll gladly go to jail. Like, I'll go to jail. If you illegally come on my property, I will go to jail for it. You want to know why? I'm a mother. I'm a single mother with a child, and I have to protect what the fuck is mine. Also, there is about a fucking football field between me and my fence. So if you walked from there uphill up to my house to get near my house, what are you here for? You're here for a reason. What's going on?
Can you imagine they're all Mormons?
One time I did. Oh my gosh, the bus driver, when I pulled up and he was like right by the door and I was like, what? Who are you? What's going on? He's like, oh, I'm your bus driver. He's like, I'm sorry. And so he never let me live it down. He was always like, you was trying to fight me. I'm
and
like,
will.
Right. I'm like,
the fuck?
I don't know who you are and you up in by my house.
And
like,
you
what
a
the fuck?
tall, big ass nigga? Yeah. I was trying to fight. Be fucking for real. But yeah, no, I 100% agree. Like, I think, I say this all the time. The reason I feel like I was able to transition from living in San Diego to living in Vegas as easily as I did was because my entire family went with me. So It was like me, my mom, my sister, her son, my kids, my baby daddy. Justine's baby daddy already lives in Vegas. So it's like, you know, it's different than just trying to go out somewhere. I mad respect to anyone who has like really gone out and done that shit on their own and just got it how they lived and didn't have to like, you know, had to figure out like who's going to pick their kids up from school, like all that shit on your own.
Bitch, me.
Hats off to ya.
When I went to Texas, first of all, when I left to Texas, I had just got married. So I was just like, you know, it's me, it's him. We getting an apartment, whatever. He's stationed in Texas, whatever.
Yeah, like you had to.
I was not expecting the moment. Like, we got a house. I'm pregnant. I have no family. I don't know. My mom's not there. My family's not there. I've never been pregnant. I didn't even think I could get pregnant. What the fuck is going on? And I'm on my own and I'm like trying to build a rap career and I know nobody. I had been networking. I had been selling CDs at the swap meet, bro. Like, I know nothing. I have $20 in the fucking bank. I'm pregnant. And then I'm just telling my mom, like, please, can you like move out here? I have an extra bedroom. I have an extra 2 bedrooms actually. Like, you know, like my brother can go in one. Like, you can come here, whatever. My uncle was like, no, don't move with her. Move with me because she's gonna want you to be a nanny. And I'm just like, that's my mom, bro. But you know what? Apparently I'm not allowed to talk about him. So whatever. So yeah, she moved over there with him. And I have a problem with that till this fucking day. Because I'm like, when I was pregnant and I needed my mom, you made sure she didn't move there.
Yeah.
And I...
See, with me, with my mom, when I was pregnant, she was there for me, but she made it very clear, like, I am not raising your kids for you. She made it very clear. I want to be a grandmother I want to treat them. I want to pick them up from school. I want to take them for a little treat, get them all sugared up, send them back to you. They're not living with me. I'm not taking them to, like doctor's appointments, all that. Nah. Nah. You the mama. I'm the grandma. And she was ready to put on her grandma hat. I had the first kid in my family. So, you know how it is. You had the first kid in your family too. So, like, she was just like, don't look at these other friends and people that you have where their mom is like, they're going out and they're partying. Leave that shit in the past.
No, my mom was like that too. My mom was like, nah. And you know what she said? If you're having a girl, I won't move to Texas. But if you're having a boy, I'll think about it. Bitch.
That's
I was
racist
like,
as fuck. My mom was happy as fuck to have my daughter is the oldest. When I tell you, if I brought my daughter out and she didn't have a big ass fucking bow plastered on her head, my mom had one in her purse to slap that shit on her. That's why Layla's a big ass girly girl now. Like, from the beginning, she didn't have a choice.
Yeah, my mom was like, and it was cool or whatever, but my mom always raised us knowing, like, at 18 you're out the fucking house. Even earlier, for me, I was out the house earlier. And when you have kids, I'm not babysitting, I'm not nothing, and you're paying me to babysit. That's it.
Okay,
that's
my
the
mom
rule.
didn't go that far. She loves
my mom used to give me a ride. My mom used to give me a ride, like, places or whatever, and she'll be like, okay, well, you gave me money for gas, but like, the wheels, the oil change, the maintenance, I have a car payment.
Not her having
yes or no?
fucking
She would literally
an algorithm like, this is 1/4 of an oil change.
So she'd let me know, like, you're giving me gas money, but the favor is still being done because of my time, my gas, my oil, my this, my that. And so just so you know, you owe me one. Like, it was
like,
never.
And
I was underage, so I'm like, there's never been nothing that's like, you gotta repay this shit, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, bet. I was just born into just debt and like knowing transactional love. Bet. Got you. Like, that's it.
Yeah. No, my mom's not like that. But she just was
more
very much like, don't go out and get knocked up thinking you're dropping these baby's kids off at my house. Like, you're the mom. I'm the grandmother. I'm very happy to be a grandmother, but I am the grandmother. I will not be, taking financial responsibility, doctor's appointments, all that stuff. That's you and Dave. And I am here to have fun with the children. And to this day, that's still how she is. Like,
which is good. That's dope.
Yeah. I mean, as it should be. You shouldn't have kids expecting your parents to take care of them. Uh-oh.
Yeah. What is that? I'm dead.
Just trying to update us. Let me upgrade ya. Not someone saying, oh my God, she's a white mom. My mom is a white mom.
Yeah.
When you said about...
That's lovely.
Not ashamed.
About getting insurance, though, it kind of made me think, because I guess California just passed that this year. The undocumented workers, all get insurance. Or I'll get medical.
I think everyone in California gets Medi-Cal. They expanded it to all.
Oh yeah.
Which is what we're ultimately.
That made me think like, are you undocumented? Is that what you're saying?
You have something to tell us?
I wish.
But yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. If that was like my biggest problem, I don't it's like, well, okay.
Honestly, yeah. No, like I feel like everyone. I hate the fact that we go around and tell everyone that we're the richest country in the world, but America's a stingy ass bitch because why she never got it when it comes to us.
Right.
Like, we're like, can we get a little student loan repayment? I ain't got it. Little health care? Can't do it. Free food for the kids at school? Absolutely not.
Teachers got to buy their own fucking blinds for shooters.
And don't ask for a tax refund for it.
But prisoners, they better be treated humanely, though.
But that rich person who just bought a jet, write it off.
Write that shit
Taylor
off.
Swift, you going to go see old dude in the NFL?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, write it off. Write it off. It's cool. Like, come on now.
Right.
America is a stingy hoe. Like,
which
bitch,
is crazy though, because now they just like now what was it? Fox News just bought Univision. And Mexican people don't know shit about it, or like Hispanic, Latino people, Spanish-speaking people.
They're not gonna put it on the news.
Spanish-speaking Latinos do not know. Our grandparents, our uncles, our aunties, our everybody, our moms don't know that Fox News just bought Univision. So now when everything gets thrown in their face and now all of a sudden there's more Latinos for Trump, there's more people that are voting against the things that they fucking thought that they were supposed to be voting for, they're not even gonna realize why, and it's because they're just being brainwashed. But also it's like they're like, as long as my novela, my chisme is good, then I don't give a fuck. And the little news bits and shit and however it's being positioned in front of them, they don't care. They're just gonna listen to that shit because they don't think that something like Univision would change. But that's the thing. It's up to us to teach them better. You know what I mean? Like, I was raised in a very colorist, racist setting, homophobic. Like, there was a lot of things that, like, as the oldest granddaughter, like, I had to teach my uncles and aunts. And that's a lot of the reason that, like, they had a problem with me. Was because, oh, I'm listening to music, this type of music, I want to be black. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I should be more like these people. Oh, I'm hanging out with Mexicans. Oh, you're hanging out with cholos, you're in the street, you need to be more, like white people. Like,
meanwhile, you just standing on business.
I'm just like, you brought me to America. This is what is gonna happen in high school. I'm fucking with it, and now all of a sudden I'm enemy number one in the fucking family because you don't like the music I listen to, you don't like what I do, you don't like who I hang out with, you don't like how I speak, you don't like, you know what I mean? And it's like,
but at the same time, you ain't showing me no love.
Right.
So what am I supposed to turn to?
But God forbid I ask for a fucking hug, because it's like, you get enough hugs. If you really want to hear trauma, we used to get whipped and tied to the bed and whipped. And I'm like, okay, whoa, slave. Okay, relax. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, you brought me to be like, to come over here to do better, but you want me to always compare myself to what you went through. But then whenever I compare myself to, like, I want to do this, you're like, no seas ambiciosa, which means, like, don't be ambitious. Like, don't be too ambitious. Don't ask for too much. God doesn't like that. So it's like, damn, bitch, I don't know what you want me to fucking do. So a lot of us, especially first generation people that come to this country, are just like, you're comparing me to things from another country. And mind you, I grew up in the rancho too. Like, I would go over there. I understand there's certain humility that comes with all that shit. But at the same time, like, I still have to go to high school here. I still have to compare myself to kids here. Like, I'm seeing what they're wearing. I'm seeing what their parents are doing. Kids that got Lunchables at school, like on the field trip. I don't got no fucking Lunchables. I'm fucking hungry. And these kids got Lunchables, and they got Capri Suns, and they got snacks, and they got Gatorades, and they got fucking cool shit on the bus. And a
little note with a heart and a... Yeah.
I love you, honey. And I'm sitting here like, the fuck? My parents didn't even sign this fucking field trip thing because they didn't read it, but I signed it, and now I'm here, and I'm at the fucking museum. I'm hungry. Now I owe Heather a fucking favor.
Yeah.
Fuck.
For what?
That's why I put that name in my fucking songs a lot.
Shout out to Heather.
Shout out Heather.
Thanks for that fruit snack. But
shout out Heather. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but 100%. I think that it's very much, honestly, and even like what you were saying about like us having to try to inform our parents about like what they're being fed. Even people who should know better don't, because they're still falling into the trap. Like, look at these people, our age group, who is whole ass incels. Like, what you mean? Mm-hmm. What you mean you're an incel? Right. How you involuntarily celibate in the age of a hoe? Bitch, be fucking for real. And then
I'm dead.
Like, you have to be, I don't know, like we were saying, for most people, all a man has to do is show up. It's very, 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 like, there is a lot of grace given to men when it comes to showing up in relationships. Like, all you really have to do is be there. And for so many people, that's good enough. There are women who will sit there and really stunt on you.
Bitch, I hate you.
I'm sorry. They will stunt on you. And the only reason they're stunting on you, what do they say? Well, at least I got a man. And it's like,
bitches will hold having a man this fucking high.
The nigga with shit stains in his drawers? That man? That man is what you're sending on me with? Like, please, pull out a Toyota Corolla at this point. But, you know.
I'm dead. Yo, Jamie came through. Jamie, at least take a shot, bitch. At least blame it on us being drunk. Your best friend is hilarious. No, she's fucking hilarious. I love this bitch.
I'm sorry, guys. I am drinking Hennessy. I brought this Hennessy from Las Vegas just so we could drink it together.
Yes.
Because I love you. I've been missing you.
I've been missing you too.
So much.
I literally, dude, why do you think I randomly was like, I want to go to Vegas for... Bro, you know how hard I had to work to get this buddy pass so my brother and I can be in Vegas like all the time?
Let's go. at the stadium.
Literally, it was fucking telling me like it was telling me that I needed what was it, like 10,000 more points, and I was like, ain't no fucking way. I was literally at dinner with Marjorie, and I'm at dinner with Marjorie, and she's like, can you believe I still need a few more points to fucking get my free buddy pass? And I was like, man, let me check mine. And I checked mine. I needed even more than her. So I was like, what are we going to do? That's why she was like, well, I'm going to San Jose. Do you just want to randomly like go to Ralph Barbosa? I was like, yeah. So I bought my ticket and then I got a hotel. And so I was chilling and I went to Ralph Barbosa's show. That shit was dope. And then we after partied with them. That shit was dope. And then I literally hit up Ito and I was like, Ito, do you want to come out here? I'll book your flight.
Yeah.
Come out here.
Let's do it.
Let's have a boys week or weekend. So then he comes out. We stay there one more fucking day. I'm chilling. I'm gaining my points. Bitch, tell me why I needed 3,000 more points. So then I'm like, okay, what else can we do?
I hit a Vegas.
No, bitch. Well, it was right before Christmas, so I was like,
yeah.
damn. Okay, so I tell Ito, I was like, you know, if you got any date or anything you got going on, like,
Yeah,
you know, there's a hotel. I could book you a hotel, just which is very weird conversation to have. But I'm just like, I need 3,000 more points, and I don't want to travel anywhere. So like, if you have anything you got to do, like, I could book you something just so you know
you could go or
you
they could come.
They could, whatever y'all want to do. This is weird, but I'm sorry, but I need my points.
Yeah, make it work.
And then he was like LMAO, so I'm like, okay, that might be a little weird. So okay, so then I was like, all right, bet I'm gonna go to Orange County. I know somebody who wants to tap me. I know that there's the mall. I gotta go Christmas shopping, and then we could just stay out there. And then there's the OC Fair. I could take baby juice like ice skating and shit. So I made a whole thing out of it. I booked a fucking hotel and I got my fucking buddy pass. So now I'm gonna be buddy passing it up. So if you see me on Southwest, I don't give a fuck, bitch. Oh, I thought you would have first class. Nope. I'm on Southwest and it's free to get my brother on that bitch. If I could fly to fucking Vegas for $50 fucking with my brother, bitch, the fuck?
Be fucking for real.
Be for real.
Every fucking any day of the week. Hotel need it. Y'all about to say I might place in the fucking hood.
That shit said Costa Rica $250 plus my brother's free. All he has to pay is his taxes. Bitch, if we can get round trip to Costa Rica $500 for both me and my brother, I'm gonna have a monkey on my head.
Literally.
I'm gonna have a fucking monkey on my head and a monkey on my back just to make the joke. I'm gonna make an Instagram post and I'll have a monkey on my back.
And then we're gonna write it off because we made an Instagram joke about it.
I'm dead because we're the corporation now.
Exactly. Honestly, at this point, like I've always been, sorry not to be too political because change subject after, but I have to get this one off. But I've always have been one of the people where it's like rich people should pay their taxes. They shouldn't be looking for loopholes. Blah, 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 blah. But at this point, with what our tax money is going through, loophole it out.
It ain't going to America.
They don't need no more money.
It ain't going to America, bitch. It's going to...
It's killing people.
Yep. It's going to wars. It's going to kill people. It's going to destabilize other people's money. It's going to creating more enemies around the world that are going to be like, you ruined our country. Now we're going to come back
and get you.
And leave the world behind you. Mm-hmm. So that's what's gonna happen to us.
Yeah.
So why not? Like that's what I'd be going.
We're like giving money to a crackhead at this point. You know what I mean? Like they don't need no more money.
Yeah.
They don't. We don't need another tank.
Yeah.
No, thank you. No more stealth bombers. You have enough. Let's chill for a little bit.
Yeah.
No, we're cutting you off.
Why don't we focus on improving ourselves so we don't got to go around hating on everybody else? Because that's what America's kind of doing. It's like going around shitting on people, hoping that we stay propped up, and it's like. No, how about just work?
They're like, what minerals you got? We gonna go do an embargo.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's some hater shit.
With Mexico, like finding all that fucking lithium and just being like, yo, what's up? What you got over there? Like, don't worry about it. Didn't you build that wall? Didn't you want to build a wall? Now you're looking over the wall to look over at lithium.
Yeah, stay on your side.
Right. Mexico's like, we nationalizing this shit. They're like, you sure? Because now we got beef. Like, Mexico's like, damn, bitch, what the fuck do you want from us?
Not to mention, that's the thing that also always bugs me. Number one. People talk about MS-13. MS-13 is an export. It's not an import. We did not get MS-13 from South America. South America got MS-13 from the U.S. prison system. We are our own biggest enemy. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, guns. They're illegal throughout so much of South America, but they're getting them from us. We're the ones who make the guns. We're the broken chain and the connection. But we want to blame them. We're like, oh, look at the corruption. This shit is so bad. It's so bad over there. But then when some corrupt shit happens over here, we're like, it's a scandal. It's a scandal in America. But if it happens in like any other country, it's like, oh, this is proof that it's so corrupt. Meanwhile, Jeffrey Epstein's list, they still trying to push that shit back. Let it out.
Let it out.
Let it out.
Let out the Epstein list. Let out the Epstein list.
I don't give a fuck who's on it. I don't give a fuck if my daddy's on it. Put him under the jail.
Under.
You know, and I'm not even I'm an abolitionist. But for some shit, bring back the firing squad. We don't need prisons. Kill them now.
I told you.
Not your influence.
I love this for you, bitch. I love this for you, bitch. Let me tell you something. I love this for you, bitch. I was talking shit, bro. Me and her have gotten into a argument because this bitch is a fucking abolitionist.
Yeah.
And she's, you know what I mean? Like, we have different beliefs in the shit. But I'm telling you, some of the shit, and mind you, I'm in no way like just randomly like a fucking like Republican Donald Trump supporter or anything at all. Fuck
yeah, don't
fuck
get it
all
fucked
that.
up.
Don't get it fucked up. But I will say some things, like for example, some crimes. We are way too soft on criminals. Now, mind you, not everyone. Do I believe that there's corruption, that there's racism, that there's all kinds of shit? Do I systemic like oppression, all this shit? Yes, absolutely. But I also think that there's a different way. We're going too black and white on this shit, and I'm like, as a brown person sitting in the middle of the black and white people, I'm like, hey, someone's getting forgotten here.
Exactly. I just feel like, okay, the number one crime in America year after year is overtime theft. It's companies stealing overtime from people, fucking off their payroll, and literally keeping that pocket change. That's what people are getting rich off of, is our labor. And I'm not just talking about them being cheap with wages. I'm talking about literal codified stuff that we are supposed to be getting for our labor. And people fuck people.
There's literal people hiring, doing ghost
day.
Hires.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Somebody who is in charge of paying people will literally act like they have an employee that is just ghost random person. They will pay themselves and they'll just keep on stealing the fucking money.
Instead of paying someone overtime, they're going to hire you to work 16 hours a day as two people instead of paying 8 hours regular time and 8 hours time and a half.
Yeah.
And then it's bullshit. Overtime theft.
Companies take advantage of all these fucking things or whatever. And we're talking about like these big ass fucking companies. And that's the reason that a lot of people be like, oh, like who cares if people go in to steal at a Walgreens? That's a big company or whatever. The reason I don't like that it's okay to steal from those places and like not get arrested. The only reason that I say that is because it's just completely polarizing and it's bad marketing for the people who are there painting to be doing that. Even if Walgreens was hiring these fucking people to do it, right? And they were doing it so that they can have an insurance fraud or whatever the fuck they're trying to do. Even if they were doing that, the way it's being perceived and the way that it's painting this shit, the marketing on it is just terrible.
The PR is
for us people of color.
Exactly, because that's how you end up with the person, the little baby, 14 years old, go knock on someone's door and get shot through the door.
Exactly.
Is because of shit like that.
That's the only reason why I'm like, it's hard to argue, because sometimes with like, there's some people that are like, they might be a little more liberal or whatever, and they're just like, well, there shouldn't be a problem, like Walgreens, whatever. No. You're not understanding. It's like
you're right.
But
at the same time, it's like, at least to me, it's like, to me, this is what if it was my choice. I don't know if y'all remember that old school Chappelle show skit, like back in the day when he was really, really on his shit. And they were like, if they treated crimes with the corporate America the same way they treat crimes like low level drug dealers and shit, I want to see the CEO of Walgreens SWAT bust in their house, shoot their fucking dog.
Yup.
You know what I mean? Throw a flash bomb into their mansion. That's if we're talking about fair and equal, that's what fair and equal is. It's not going and stealing a $5 fucking concealer from Walgreens that they're gonna write off on their taxes.
You know what? You know what's funny? I just thought about.
Not me, you know.
No, I love this. But here's the thing. That's how you know we real bitches at heart, and we really give a fuck about shit in the world at heart. Because usually people start a podcast talking about this shit and they get drunk and then they start talking about sex at the end, because that's what they really want to talk about. We start talking about sex, and the drunker we get, the more we're like, let's improve America. Bring down the fucking tax loopholes for the corporations and everybody's fucking. That's
I'll pay
us,
my taxes
bro.
when you pay yours.
I'm dead. Like, no, but why are we like this?
Because honestly, at the word, like, we're weeding out the weak. If you made it through the blowjob tattoo, now you're here for the real shit.
I'm dead.
Now let's talk about dismantling the system.
Yes. You thought we were going to tell you all the spicy shit. We're going to tell you the real.
I was going to tell you
heartburn.
how I make that juice come in the back of my throat. And I will, if you ask.
That is the marketing platform. But also,
while I'm down here on my knees,
if you want the spicy shit, we're going to give you the heartburn too.
Exactly. So, yeah, no, I just think that it is very much like, we have to be fucking for real. I feel like everyone, we want to, like, people want to, you're not humble enough, whatever, right? But where's that energy on a Johnson & Johnson post? Yeah. These niggas been giving people cancer since 1963.
Bruh.
On the same Instagram that you want to call us out, call out them. They got a page.
Right.
Go on their live.
Right.
Ask them why they gave your grandma cancer. You know what I mean?
First of all, brought my grandma in it. Goddamn.
Not your grandma.
Shit.
Well, whoever's grandma was powdering their coochie.
I mean, I don't
just
know
trying
what
to be
doing,
fresh,
she got
you
the
know?
cancer.
Just trying to be fresh. Yeah. Knock on wood. Because we barely got our insurance. We might have cancer right now.
Bitch!
Bitch, not the big ass gulp. I heard that shit.
When I go to the fucking doctor, they say this joke ain't gonna end well if we fucking, bruh.
Sorry.
Well,
when the Henny in the system,
ain't no telling when I'm fucking when I did some. That's what they be yelling. I'm a pimp by blood, not relation. I'm dead. Who are we?
Replay some.
Drunk off Chris, mommy off E.
Can't take a little mama hands off me.
Sipping in the club, singing off key, and I wish I never met her at all. Ito's never wished he had a compressor on this till now. Ito's like, why?
He's like the Wi-Fi, these bitches, like. Can we turn off?
We should go back to naming podcasts like the wild, like whatever you remember from the podcast. Because somebody just said Powder Coochie.
The Powder Coochie podcast.
Powder Coochie and dismantling the government.
Look. Okay.
Right.
We're trying our best.
Not Snow finishing the drink. Bitch, that's what, look, I get scared, man. I get scared. I haven't had the healthiest lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, I know, man. Like, man, I just be pleading with God. I'll be like, but God, just look out for me, bro. Like, come on, bro. I love you. Like, I pray to you all the time, man. I love you, man. Let me just see my kid,
God.
man.
Just let me hold $5,
bro. Yeah, I'm just begging God. I'm like, bro, like, come on, man. Let me just see my son, get married and shit. Like, come on. Just
give me a couple more years.
Let
me get a dub. Throw a dub on here.
Come on. You got me, right? I love you. I've been doing good. I kept my promise when I was like 17. I always kept my promise. So, not me praying on the podcast.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, man.
Exactly.
Happy Tuesday. Exactly. Happy Tuesday.
Exactly. Someone said I'm schlit.
You are schlit. People are also saying you look very pretty, and you do look very pretty, friend. You look good.
Guys.
Your skin looks good. You glowing. You look great.
That's because I'm here. I'm in my element. Every time I come here, I'm in my element.
I know. I hate that we don't
be closer.
Yeah.
Like, I wish we lived together, but then I also feel like it's kind of good. I was saying this to Justa the other day. I was saying, I feel like the universe brings us together when we need it the most. Like, we're like magnets. You know what I mean?
I agree, bitch.
You're good for me.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
That was so nice.
And then, like, okay, low key. Okay, so I went in your bathroom today because I was like, I'm going to blow dry my hair in your bathroom.
I told y'all she was in my bathroom doing something.
I was blow drying my hair. And I
was like, I'm gonna walk back in my room. She gonna be wearing my dick. She like, what does this do?
Freaky deaky.
Oh, so that's where that
I
goes.
hate you. Bitch. You're like, it's nice, no, it's nice.
Like, yeah, they hit the little dangler thing.
I'm dead.
Hit that thing. But I was like looking, and then like, remember I got you that little puffy, the powder ball that's like little glitter.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, she's using it. Like, it's not in this package anymore. And then I looked over, and then my last year Christmas gift that I got you was a mirror for your rear view, and you're using it. I was like, I don't know. It made me real emotional.
Oh,
so
for
happy.
real?
Yeah.
I love
like,
you. Yeah, of course.
Like, yay. I don't know. It just made me happy. And I'm like, oh, I hope she thinks of me when she uses these.
I do. I do. And I did use that. The only reason that it's off to the side, I know that it's off to the side or whatever, is because I started charging my phone. It charges with the same thing that I charge my phone. So I put it to the side because I used to put it right here. But yeah, of course.
I was like, yeah, it did come in handy.
They say you're going to be doing the helicopter. First of all, Yeli, what you talk about? What you know? What you talk about?
What's the helicopter? Let me see.
Send us a video.
Yeah.
Helicopter.
Honestly, if you don't do that, damn, you had that on deck?
Yeah.
No,
he was ready for it.
I search it up.
Oh, okay. Damn, you quick.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Fast fingers.
Fast with the fingers.
I know that there's that song, so boom.
That's good.
Quick witty.
Go ahead. Let's make more jokes that Ito has to come up with sounds. By the way, if you're on TikTok and you don't know what we're doing, we're live on the podcast, and if you want to hear sounds, we got sounds.
Yeah, you gotta go on
You gotta
YouTube,
go over
though.
there. Not
He
past
would.
sound.
He would. Ito core.
Right.
Anyway,
But yeah.
Ito, have you tried your Hennessy and apple juice, and what do you think?
I took a sip. Yeah.
Does it taste like just apple juice?
No.
Does it taste like Hennessy?
Ito
I mean,
hasn't
it's
made you
not
a chocolate cake shot.
It's not that bad, but I
No.
don't know.
No, you know what? Last time I was here, he made chocolate cake shots, and I just didn't get one. I was left out of the rotation.
Where were you?
I think I was in the restroom. No, it wasn't like purposeful. Sorry if that.
Dang,
I didn't
you're in
mean
there
to.
freaking helicopters.
I didn't mean
Dude,
to make it seem like he was like, I'm giving everyone a shot but Jamie. But yeah.
Nah,
It wasn't.
yeah. If you're
I
not
just
there, what the
missed
heck?
it. Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of people that day.
Yeah, I was sick.
There was
I had
mad
to make
people.
multiple
I
rounds.
liked it. It was a bunch of bad bitches.
Yeah.
There was mad bad bitches here.
Bad bitches to the left.
Yeah.
And the money bitches were to the right as well. Beyonce called it as always.
What'd she
Evil
say?
Virgo season. Bad bitches to the left, money bitches to the right.
Oh,
We could be
money.
both. Meet in the middle, dance all night.
Hey,
Who's left and who's right though?
She's the middle.
I'm in the middle.
I'm on the
No,
broke
I'm not
side.
saying
Like
like
Monet.
if you're facing them or if you're part of them. I don't know.
Good question. Beyonce, come on the podcast and answer. We need you.
So, Jayla
Can you
said,
imagine is that just that
Jayla
easy?
said the fart sound makes me think of Yayo's story. First of all, if you missed Yayo's story, Jesus Christ.
Nah, man, but I'm pretty sure it was 2 different times. Because there's
I
no way
think
he
so, 'cause
said it was a
there's
wet one, and then I picked it up.
I think it was 2 different times because there's no way you didn't smell that. But I know,
Well, it was still
I didn't
poop.
want to embarrass him, but yeah, I do think, but I just think it's just very embarrassing to think he pooped himself twice. But look at Jamie.
I'm
But
glad I missed. I can't.
you can't hear poop stories?
I don't like men when they talk about stuff. I don't like that humor, like the burping.
The fact
I
she
don't-
just said a sentence that loud, like, I don't like men, even though you love to fuck with men.
I love wiener.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's
Okay,
'cause you eat
TikTok,
their
make your
butt.
way over
Goodbye
to YouTube,
to
all right? We love you,
TikTok.
TikTok. Make
This
your
is
way
why
to
we
YouTube.
can't be on TikTok.
This is why we can't be on
together.
TikTok. My other page is bananas, bro. I'm
But that
literally
wasn't my
bananas.
fault.
No, that girl took her titties out of a fucking bra. Like, that's not even my fault. I
Maybe
didn't do
might
that.
next.
Oh my God. Can't be on TikTok too long. I'm more of a YouTube person. That's why I'm thinking of bringing the vlogs back. I'm like, bro, I'm more of a YouTube person.
Yeah.
Like everybody, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I tried TikTok and all I ended up is damn near wanting to kill myself. So why don't we just keep it to YouTube?
Christ. Yeah, I was editing that
Bitch,
thing.
you
It was
poured
just
these?
kind of hard.
Mine's nasal.
The scavenger hunt thing.
Let's go get some tattoos.
Just kind of a little longer because there's multiple angles. There's
Yeah.
his chest,
Oh,
the
yeah.
GoPro, and then but yeah.
You strapped a GoPro to AJ?
I always do.
Yeah, before he had it
I love that.
on his ear, but this time he had on his chest.
I
And his
love that.
fingernails are dirty.
Right. I stay telling him about his nails, and he gets mad at me that I told him about his nails being dirty.
Okay. But what is that with kids? Because my daughter too.
Yeah, like
And
I'm
I'm like, what do you
baby.
even be doing? You don't work that hard for there to be that much dirt under your fingernails. All you do is go to school and come home.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not out there planting or something.
Exactly. You're not Farmer John. Like, please. And you're a girl. Like, how do you look at your nails and you think that's fine? Like, girl, please. Get the
Right.
little brush. Scrub it up dub.
Right.
And like even just washing your hands kind of gets your nails clean.
Yeah, I got a little soap. Do this.
Honestly,
little this move right here. You got it. You got it. Get a little sud going.
I try not to be a sensitive person, but the things that y'all be putting in this chat be making me get in my feelings a little bit.
What happened?
People keep telling me that I'm drinking with no chaser. So
what you mean?
That
You
means
do?
Yeah.
You're tough. You got some hairs on your chest.
Oh,
what does that
Right.
mean? Are you trying to say I'm a nigga?
Especially Hennessy, yeah. Like that's
I'm
stronger.
a grown man.
when they're in the system,
Ain't
ain't
no
no telling when I'm fucking when I
Round
did some.
two.
That's what they be yelling. I'm a pimp by blood,
Oh,
not
dude.
relation.
Okay, so can I tell y'all, like, the last time I came out here, Snow surprised me with the best thing. Like, anyone who knows me knows I love Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z. I will never be a public fan of Jay-Z because it's too many men in his fandom, and a lot of them are strange. But when it comes to what I actually sonically listen to, throw a Jay-Z song on there, I'm a vibe. You know what I mean? Watch
I'm
the
a
Throne.
vibe.
Kanye West. Please. Love Jay-Z. Love Jay-Z.
Right.
Snow is like, you're getting here tonight, right? You're getting here. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm literally driving from Vegas. I'm on my way. She's like, come to this address. I get there. Where are we? Jay-Z karaoke night. Jay-Z karaoke night, y'all.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's house.
The only bad thing, like, I did know that was the perfect thing for her. The only thing is that it didn't do so much Jay-Z.
I missed a lot of the Jay-Z.
The Jay-Z was happening and then when she got there, it just became actual like R&B karaoke.
But I love karaoke.
But the dance battle stuff.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna lie,
that was literally next. Like, honestly, that whole night was a fucking movie. Like, honestly, like, if y'all don't have a friend who takes you to Jay-Z karaoke night, go find you a new friend.
right.
Go find you a new friend. There's better ones out there.
Well, if that's what you like though, because if they take
Taylor
you to Jay-Z,
Swift or whoever is your person.
but yeah, I definitely want to I want to do some fun shit with Jamie because she's in town, and I know that
Let's go.
you want to get a tattoo. I want to get a tattoo. Lilo just went through something. She went through a loss, and that's my friend. And she you said something today that I resonated with a lot, and that also we talked about before her aunt passed away, and her aunt like everyone feels, basically we all feel like that, and it is a very that moment, and it's a very us era right now to think of. Stop drowning ourselves to do for everybody else.
Yes.
Like a little bit of selfishness ain't gonna hurt. Like we need to stop, because again, like Lilo just lost her aunt who was, she lived with her. Like that was her fucking person.
She brought her here.
Yes. And
which brought her into all of our lives, which is a blessing.
Yeah. And her aunt did everything for everybody else. Like for everybody, like tried to help everybody, tried to save everybody, tried to this, tried to that. And it just kind of, it gets to a point where it just fucking is dragging you down and is dragging you down.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a fighter, and she was a strong person, and she was a great person. But, unfortunately after, so I think that's like a life lesson for us to like, don't be so worried and busy trying to help and save everybody else that you forget yourself, because that's not the way either, so I think because you want to get tatted, I want to get tatted, we want to get lit, Lilo's going through this is the first time she's home in a bit, she left to San Diego and stuff. I think we should go get tats, like to think about like what we want to do, how we want to like stand up for our motherfucking selves, like, you know what I mean, like don't be out here trying to be the savior for everybody else. Like, who's gonna save us, bitch? Because ain't nobody coming to save us. I mean, we got each other, but like at the same time,
and we
got
lucky
to
for
have
that,
ourselves,
and we're blessed for that.
And
to everyone in the chat who's saying that they're praying for Lilo, honestly, I feel like thank you so much, because if y'all know Lilo, you know that she is like, for me, when people say they pray for me, I'm like, maybe don't, just because I don't want everyone's prayers, but Lilo will appreciate it because she is a very God-fearing woman. She's a good girl.
Yeah,
she's a good girl. She's a sweet person.
Yeah,
and I hope, as much as like I love you, I hope, especially for the younger people, that y'all find someone like Lilo. Not everyone's gonna find someone like Snow. Sorry, I got her. But find you a Snow, find you a Lilo, find your community. Like, I feel like we have talked a lot about building community and being each other's backbones, because we're not always gonna be at our strongest. You know what I mean? And I feel like like what I said, when we were talking, I was talking about my New Year's resolution is really to stop showing up for people who don't show up for me.
Yeah.
Because I have a bad habit of always being the person who wants to prove to people that I'm a good person and that I'm like, you know, I'm gonna ride or die. I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm no longer doing that. I'm gonna wait for people to. I want to be the reciprocator of the energy.
Yeah.
In 2024, I don't want to be the person who's giving the energy off top.
Reciprocity 2024, bitch.
Exactly.
We out here.
And like, I'm very blessed to have so many people like you, like my sister Lilo. Like, there's so many people in my life who honestly, I don't feel like there will be no love lost because I have so many people to pour into who pour into me. Yeah. But where I am drawing the line is I'm no longer pouring into people who don't. Yeah. That's where I have to draw my line.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yes, find your tribe. Nicole, you're right.
Absolutely. That's what life is all about, bro. Like, at this point, you know, we like what we're saying, you know, improving the world, improving the US, like the politics. We are the adults, we are the grown-ups, we are the parents, we are all this. Like, finding your friends, finding your group, finding your people. That's why I keep posting like small parties, big celebrations. Yes, I'd rather be at a fucking VIP table that I spent $1,500 and be with the people I really love and just us than to have 30 people in my section so we can look lit, everybody drinking and stealing the liquor, and I don't know who to trust, I don't know who to be around. Fuck that, bro.
Or like the one thing that we did see at Jay-Z karaoke, one person getting stuck with a big ass bill because everyone was there to ball out, but no one was there to sign that check.
Bruh, we're not gonna say, you know, but let's not say. But
we're just saying what we observed.
But
we wasn't.
That's so true, bruh. When the bottles was out, when the people was partying, when the sections was bought, it was fucking lit. And when it came down to pay the bill, everybody dipped.
Yeah.
Only one person was there to pay.
I'd rather rub my last 2 fucking coins together to chip in than to leave someone assed out with the bill.
People don't give a fuck, bro.
They don't. LA is a wild place.
And that's the thing. And guess what? No, and you know what? And I'm not going to say too much, but I'm going to say it was a lesbian and it was a masculine lesbian. And to me, I feel like that goes to fucking show you that how people feel. I know, and this is a very controversial take because obviously there's in the queer community, there is no competition within like who gets it harder. But I do feel like people that can be dragged and not necessarily there's that much help is gonna be lesbians a lot of times, because I think like they don't feel sorry. They're like, you strong, right? You got it. Like, yeah, you got it. You go ahead, girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, or they're toxic, or they're fuck boys, or they're men, or they want to be a man, or you want to be a masculine.
Or yeah,
or like,
you want to be a man
you
so
want to be
bad.
a man. If you get beat up, it's like, oh, I thought you was a man. Or if you have to pay bills, you know, whatever. Or if like, you know, if you're getting hit by a woman, like, oh, you think you should take it.
Yeah.
It's like there is a certain level, and maybe it's just me. And by the way, correct me if I'm wrong. I promise you, I will listen. But I do think that there's something to be said that there's a lot of times that within like the gay community, lesbians get to be the butt of the joke a lot. And it's okay. She got it. She's tough. She's a man. She thinks she's a man. She's, you know, it's like,
yeah.
Oh, and that was fucked up. Like there was a lot of dudes in there bottle popping with bitches, loving it.
Yeah.
Boom. The check is and then even she said it to me. She was like,
it's like a ghost. No one else
Shorty
is there.
Said, mm-hmm.
You would have thought that someone told them Ebola entered the chat. Like it was gone.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just one of those things.
It never made me, by the way, I love to have a section mostly because I'm like introverted and like I like to
sit down.
I like to know where I'm going to sit. So yes, I've paid my money for a section. Mind you, do I prefer it free? Of course. Yeah. But if I got to pay for it, I got to pay for it. Like that just is what it is. But I've never been so happy to not have had a section than that night. We were just chilling in the little hallway, vibing, having our little blast.
We was having motherfucking
and we
fun.
had everybody in our little, you know, section, which wasn't really a section. We were buying our own drinks.
Made our own section.
But when I looked around and then I heard the prices, I was like, I'll pay that at 11. I'll pay that at
honestly,
well,
the drinks prices in and of itself was wild. But it was worth it for the people that we were with.
It was, yeah.
We were JT chilling. Was out here.
Yeah.
You was here.
Lilo
was
here,
out.
A bunch of people, yeah.
My friend who came from Vegas. Like, it was a good night. It was good vibes. But, baby, Jay-Z night was taxing. They was like, you going to pay your coin. I don't care if you sitting or standing. Right. You paying.
And they don't
But
give a
even
fuck who
at
you
that, like, baby, we all bought around. No one was being fucking cheap, which is wild that it's like y'all are over here lucky enough to have the privilege of getting into someone's section. You could at least chip in.
Yeah.
Like, don't be fucking
But there's
cheap.
grimy people in LA though.
There's grimy people everywhere, but LA.
I remember
baby.
the first time that I ever fucking came out here and I was, what? Ito.
Something sounded weird
Oh,
just
okay.
for a
Sorry.
second. I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, I remember there was one of the first times that I ever came out here and partied in LA. I was still living in Texas, and I was kicking it with like, you know, like models, like male and female, like just everybody, just a bunch of different people. They're in the industry, they're models, they're doing big things. It was a big opportunity or whatever, so everybody's gonna go party at somebody's place or whatever. And when I went to their place, the conversations I heard, the things I saw, like their plays, I was just like, oh fuck, like this shit. I think that set the tone for me when I moved to LA. I never moved to Hollywood. I never moved to the hills. I never moved to none of that. I never wanted to be a part of the rat race. I knew LA had mad Mexicans, and I was like, where are the Mexicans? Where can I still feel safe? But at the same time, like, dip into Hollywood, dip into whatever I need to. But I didn't have any like wishing that I got a roommate that was a big Vine or YouTube or anything. Like, I was cool. I was like, let me just have my separation. I want to be able to buy an elote if I want to, do my thing, and then come over here, pop in, go back. Like, I like that vibe. But sometimes people look down on you if they're like, oh, you live in the valley. Like, no, bitch, trust me, do not feel bad for me. Why are you paying that much money to have 7 roommates in a 2-bedroom fucking apartment, trying to pretend like you're rich on the internet, trying to pretend like you're popping every fucking weekend, trying to be in a new section, somebody's section, drinking somebody's bottle, trying to see who's doing what, who's popping, blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, that sounds stressful. You got PTSD from trying to be in. Like,
yeah, exactly, dude. You can use that energy of trying to be next to the next big thing to be the next big thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Some people, it's in them, not on them. You know what I mean? It just depends on how you are. Like, some people really do feel deep down inside, whether they like acknowledge it or not, that they're only as good as the person they're with. You know what I mean? Like, and there's other people who feel they're the same way. It don't matter if you're with someone who ain't shit or you're with the baddest bitch in America. Like, you still feel the same way. And there's people who literally will change every fucking person that they're around. They're a different fucking person. Yeah. And that shit is wild to me, because it's like, be an actor. If you that fake, be a fucking actor.
Yeah. When you're around people and then you see the way that they act when new people come around, or when you're around people and you see how they act on live, you've never seen them on live, but then they finally get on live and then you see how they act, you're like, actually, I've seen plenty of girls on social media, or we be talking, texting, whatever, chilling, and then I'll see them, like, or hear their voice. It really is true, bro. I could never be with somebody who, like, I don't like their voice.
What is another instant turn off
for me?
Yeah.
In what? You gotta give me some.
I mean, just like you said, like their voice, where you're just like, is there anything that you're just like, you did that? It's a wrap. I don't want. That's not.
When girls need too much, I've said this before, and I know it's gonna make me seem toxic or whatever, but like, when girls need too much male attention, it's not even like ew or like, oh, what the fuck. It's not like that. And girls will take this. Girls will love to say, oh, you get mad that I'm with dudes. I don't get mad. I'm just like, if that's what you like, that doesn't align with me. I'm not a man, so you need a man attention. It's like if you need attention from, I don't know, fucking dogs or something. Like, you know, if it's too much, if you're just like, yo, 24/7, I need to fucking, I'll be like, oh, yo, okay, cool. But also, I don't like my dogs to be on the bed all the time. Like, you know, if somebody was to be like, you know, I need my dog to be on the bed all the time, I'll be like, hey, like, well, that's not really for me. Like, I don't like that. But I don't know. People might look at it a certain way because they're going to be like, oh, you're insecure about guys. And it's like, no. There's a difference between, I hang out with a lot of guys. I hang out with Ito, Yayo, AJ, Pumbaa.
You probably have more guy friends than any other
guy friends. But we kicking it. It's me and my boys. We vibing. We chilling. It's vibes.
But it's also good guys. Like, you surround yourself with like decent men.
There's dudes that are just like, there's dudes that even try to get at me, and I'm like, I don't really like that. That makes me uncomfortable. So I'm like, no, I don't fuck with that. But there's girls that like need that. They need that validation. They need to know. They need to flirt with guys. They need to know that. Like that's how they
pick me vibe.
Very pick me. If you're a pick me, especially towards dudes, but even girls too, like whatever. If you're just that energy, I'm like, cool, good for you. You're still in that phase where you're like, need that. Vibe out, girl. But don't do that and then pretend that you're so into me, because I see it. Like, I'm gonna be like, you're not, like, relax. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
if a dude told you not to fuck with me, you would. So, yeah. No, I honestly believe, like, dude, pick me girls are fucking dangerous. Someone who will do anything for male validation, not saying that that's the same as what you're saying, but yeah, just in general, pick me girls are so dangerous. Like, people who will do anything,
even pick me guys,
male validation. Yes.
Pick me guys are so cringy.
Anyone who will do anything for a male validation, academics.
Oh my God. Hold on.
You will. You're like, didn't co-sign that one.
I'm like, hold on.
But
I'm a rapper.
No, just in general, like that era, that vibe is very much like, it's a dangerous vibe as a woman. Like, if you're putting yourself into a position where the person who you're with will choose male validation over having your back, you are in danger. Yeah. Go home. It's like, not worth it.
By the way, Marilyn said it depends. Okay, if it hit a little too close to home, let me ease your mind. So when I'm talking about pick me girls, right, with guys, it's more about the neediness and the you don't feel validated unless people are paying that much attention to you. I think there's a little level of maturity or like confidence that comes, and that's very sexy about a girl that doesn't need to do all that and still gets the attention. Yeah. I've been with girls that literally, and mind you, like I've said it before, even Stephanie, like she'll go to a straight club and get hit on by a woman. Like, there is a certain level of, I'm not looking around at nobody, I'm not flirting, blah, blah, blah. Somebody might still come up to me. Jamie's not going to come into a place hoping or laughing really loud, hoping people like flirt with her. Like, no.
Yeah, or changing who I am as a person to align with whatever man is in the room. That's where the danger is.
You attract. You want to be the type of woman that you're just fire on your own, you're chilling, and you attract. If you have to flirt to pull people in,
yep, it's dangerous. It literally weird. And it's not even just like, oh, it's a bad friendship or whatever. It's literally dangerous. Like, we see like the young lady who went down to Mexico with all her friends and never came back. Like, we see like just recently in Vegas, obviously I live in Vegas, so I'm very in tune to the local news, but there was a young lady who went out with her other friend. Both of them have both been trying to get at this guy, and the guy and the girl basically arranged to kill the person and dropped her in the desert. Like, women who are pick-me's can be very dangerous, not only to your emotional state, but to your physical state. Because if they care more about what a guy thinks about them, more than your well-being, you are literally in danger. It is no longer a joke.
Yeah. Girls that are pick-me's, even if you don't like women, even if you're a straight woman and you know what I mean? Like, when your friend is that thirsty for male, for like, for approval from anyone, not even just male, from anyone,
but especially male,
they will turn on you because they are so needy of them to feel, you know what I mean? That it's like, bro, they will turn on you. They will talk shit about you behind your back. They will pillow talk. They will tell all your secrets.
If talking shit is the only outcome.
Like, they're so easily manipulatable that literally they will fuck you up. Yep. So to me, it's like, you need to fuck with people that are, and this is like street smart. This is just straight up like peeping, because I've had to live in a like situation where like I have to like be careful with who I talk to, what I do, what's going on, because you never know. You might get set up, you might get jumped, you might get robbed, you might get, you never know what you're walking into. In studio sessions with rappers, you might invite people to your house. They invite a rapper. That rapper invites some other bitches. Now they know where you stay. Now they know the, like certain
the gate
things,
code,
the gate code. Now they know where.
Now it's scary.
Now you scared. Now you're like, damn, I got to be paranoid now because I fucked around and invited this person who invited that person. And then I kicked them out. And now they all plotting. Like,
yeah.
You and even if you don't do shit, you got to know your
shit.
You
cannot do shit. You can be the best host in America, but the fact that you're hosting them makes them jealous. Okay, there was a video that I saved actually on TikTok that I wanted to talk to you about, where it was talking about, they called it the Toyota Corolla syndrome. And basically they were saying like, everyone will be happy for you if you win a Toyota Corolla, right? You win a Toyota Corolla, everyone is happy for you because they know that if they wanted to, they could go out and get a Toyota Corolla. But let you win a Range Rover, let you win something that is outside of their expectations of what they can get, and all of a sudden everyone's hating on you. You're not going to be able to pay the taxes. You ain't going to be able to renew the fucking registration on that. Like, what the fuck you think you're doing with a Range Rover? Like, right. All of a sudden, it like the love turns to hate so quickly. Like, it's a very fucking thin line. Like, everyone's happy for you when you're doing something that they feel like they can achieve, even if they haven't achieved it, but they feel like they can achieve. It's fine. But once you are outside of that binary, once you have broken out of that, and they feel like you've gotten something that they cannot have, it's a fucking problem, and they will try to drag you down. And I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's such a real thing. Like, I've never heard it put in that way before, but it's such a real thing. Like, people will be happy for you to a certain extent. And once that thin line crosses between like being proud of someone and jealousy, you can never come back onto the other side of it. Yeah. And people will really like hate you for what you got. And you got to be careful. You know what I mean? Like, you really do have to watch how you move, because people will see one little thing and they're like, I want that for myself. Why do they got it? Yeah. I want it. It should be for me. I should have that. I should have the Range Rover. You should have the Toyota Corolla. I should have the Range Rover. And all of a sudden it's a fucking problem.
Yeah. No, it's definitely fucking real. And you got to be careful with people that, you know, they need that shit so much that, I'm trying to be mindful of my fucking words, but there's times when something happened. Let's say a story. We kicked it here in the podcast room. We was chilling. Everything was good. Things didn't go how somebody liked it, so they tell the story. As they're telling the story, they're realizing that they're actually not getting that much sympathy for it, because, you know, maybe stupid. It was a little, you know, it was a little stupid, or it was 50-50. Maybe in the moment of drunkenness, like, they thought it was a big deal. But once it actually happened, there's really, you know, people are like, oh, damn.
That sucks.
So the next time they tell the story, because, oh, damn, the next time they tell the story, because they want to make sure that they are the victim in it, they gonna make it a little
put
more,
dubs on the food
put a little
stamp.
dubs on it, put a little excitement in it. Now they got a little, oh, that's fucked up, man. No, yeah, you're right. You're validated in your feelings. You're right. Right? So the next time they tell the story,
they gotta put 20
they gotta go up, because now they're like, hold on, now you high off sympathy, you high off that validation. Yep. So now you gotta hype it. Now you gotta, you know, and it could be tricky for people like that, because they actually will start to believe it. They'll be like, yup,
getting high off their own supply, as Jay-Z says.
That's what happened. And it's like
high off their own supply.
Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. But look, the psyche, the human brain, the human mind is so amazing that it will start to, and you know what? Don't take my word for it. As AI starts to develop, as AI starts to learn and do whatever the fuck, it's gonna do that shit. For example, the fact that a fucking Tesla robot just fucking attacked, right, a person, and they're like, oh, it didn't attach, it just glitched. Okay, cool. So what if we said human crimes isn't an attack, or it's just glitch? It's a glitch.
No, but I think Valencia and Leo in the chat were just talking about that. The reason why when we say pick-me's are dangerous is because they're desperate. Yeah. And it's the same thing, right? So who's to say that robot wasn't also desperate, because it's AI?
Yeah. And it could be pretty people. It could be handsome men. You could be like, well, he's tall and handsome, and like, why would he need to do that? You never know what traumas cause somebody to be a pick-me. They can be prettier than you. They can be more handsome than you, taller than you, slimmer than you. You can view them as perfect and be like, why would they need to be?
Yep.
You never
you
fucking
hear it when
know.
People talk about our word all the time, where they're like, that person wouldn't do that. They could have any woman that they want. But that's the thing. It's a power. It's not the access. It's a power that gets them off. Is the fact that someone is not giving them access. That's what makes them force the access.
I had that question yesterday, bro. And actually it kind of triggered me a little bit, because like I was talking to Stephanie about it, and I was just like, yo, like, I mean, I was cleaning. Anyway, I was thinking, why would a gay woman who's topping somebody want to do anal so bad? I was just like, right? Like, I was just like, why? Like, I could understand, like, you know, like, let's just say a man, because I'm like, okay, we can understand why. There's a couple
sensation.
Exactly. There's a couple reasons why. But for a gay woman who would, what is it?
Yeah.
And she said, it's a power thing.
It is.
And I was like, bitch.
Yeah.
It's just a power thing.
Yep. And that's when people talk about
power is a motherfucker, bitch.
Yep. When people talk about, it doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter how you act. It doesn't matter if you have a blowjob tattoo on your leg. It will not cause, that is not the cause ever. And God forbid anyone in this chat has ever been through that. I hope that you deeply understand what we're saying. That it is nothing that you can ever do to make someone be like that.
Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
But even when you didn't do anything wrong, the trauma still is, I didn't do anything wrong. Why the fuck?
Period.
Did this happen to me?
And you have every right to be mad.
And you have every right to be mad. And nobody can take that. And it's so unfortunate because, but that happens all around. That can happen with our word. That can happen with, you know, getting cheated on. That can happen with, people always want to blame you for getting cheated on. People always want to, well, what did you do? What was he missing? What was this? What was that?
Why
you could have done everything right, but somebody did something wrong, and that's
them.
The only piece that you can get is that in some way or another, everybody kind of goes through something that they feel like, why me? Mm-hmm. That just happens to be your why me.
Who will go out of their way to be a good person in the future, and there are people who will go out of their way to not. And I only hope for every person that they find the people who are going out of their way to treat other people with kindness because of the people who have treated them with harshness and not, but if we're going to be honest, there are people who want to treat people worse than they have been treated. And as much as we're evil Virgos 2024, we're not going that far.
Right. You're like, we're not evil. We're just
evil.
I'm dead. No, yeah. I mean, you know, it had more to do with them than it did with me. That's what it is. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
and I'm glad that you can acknowledge that, and I hope that you're able to help people who are in a similar situation and aren't ready to acknowledge the fact that it is on that other person. Like, it's a big thing to be able to be like, you know what? It doesn't, there's nothing that I could have done to prevent that. And I'm glad that you're there.
Yeah.
I hope that everyone gets there.
Oh, thank you, Bucci. And yeah, it can give your partner pleasure too, but I definitely understand 100 people get off on the power dynamic. It is a power dynamic. I think within lesbians, like if somebody continuously is telling you, no, I don't like that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm not interested. And you constantly are trying that. Then you know what? That's also weird. A real reason to break up, because now you'll be like, okay, we have different goals in this. Like if me telling you no, I don't feel comfortable, I don't like that, doesn't make you feel like, okay, I would not like to hurt you. I would not like to make you uncomfortable. If you're so stuck on that, then cool, go find somebody you can do that to. And, you know, I'll find somebody who doesn't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is.
Exactly.
But that goes to show you too with anything, with friendships, with relationships.
And vice versa.
With family. Yeah, like,
exactly.
Vibe with your tribe, find your people,
yep,
and be comfortable and be happy, because that's it. Like, you don't have to force anything.
Exactly.
You could just,
I agree.
You know, for everybody that don't like it, there's 100 fucking dudes that want you to do it.
1,000,000. And that's all I'll say. As a woman who eats ass, I would never force someone to do it. I enjoy it. It's fun. It's a little marinade. You know what I mean? But don't look at me like that.
What? I didn't know. What? I have to pee.
I'm looking ahead. Me too. But that's all I'll say is, like, you're going to find someone who is in the same rhythm as you when it comes to sexually, emotionally, all that.
Hold on, because I don't want to end the podcast. I see Ito's face looking like he wants to end it. I just got to pee. So you keep talking about eating ass. How about you talk about eating male ass?
Why don't we end it and then do a day ones?
We vibing right now. What?
Yeah, no, well, don't say like I want to end it. I'm just saying
I was just gonna sneak away while you talk about eating male ass,
talk about
and then
booties.
when you sneak away, I'll talk about eating female ass. How about that?
But I want to hear that part. I'll go back, watch it in post.
Shut up.
Anyway, as I was saying, just kidding. But no, what I was saying is that there are guys who literally do not feel comfortable with that, even though we all know for a man, their G-spot is in their booty, right? So there are guys who they know it's in there. They don't care. They don't want you to put your tongue there, and don't do it, because men have rights too.
Don't do it.
But what I will say, is that for every man who will say in public that they don't do it, in private they do. So you'll find your king. You'll find your booty king. Like I have multiple times, so many times over, So that's, I don't know what else. What else did she want me to talk about? Oh, the other thing I want to say about eating booty is if you are going to be like me and get 2 nose rings, every time I eat ass, one of my nose rings falls out. Any advice? Any tips in the chat?
Is it one or the other?
It's literally, it's one side.
Favor one side?
Yeah. Hey.
Dang, what if you didn't find the piercing? If it went in?
Dude, no, it falls out, and then I put in a new one because I'm not gonna put an ass nose ring back in my nose. Let's be fucking for real. But it does happen. I don't know. So any advice on? And even I had the Labret one, and I untwisted. I be in there like this, and my nose ring keeps coming out. Oh, just like this.
Just like
that's how it happens.
Wow.
Any advice? No, I don't be eating dingleberries. I feel like you're immature for saying that, because if you haven't ate an ass yet, and then it's 2024. Let that tongue free, baby. What if dude is pooping nose rings after? No, I'm sure. I'll find them in my sheets later. They just fall out. Out.
I'm dead. Why are you letting them ride your face?
Why not?
You're more lesbian than I thought.
What's wrong with eating an ass and eating a coochie are 2 different things, girl. Please.
First of all, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, yes, you're right.
Okay.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Why is that what you're saying, though?
Because you're saying you're a lesbian, and I'm saying that eating an ass and eating coochie are different. Because lesbians is eating coochie, straight people is eating booty.
Okay, girl.
Oh, someone said take them off. Good idea, but they be healing.
But it's okay, so you're deep into lesbian For You page. You're deep into lesbian porn.
I'm not deep into lesbian porn. I've just seen it.
You're fine with eating male ass. You like what you like. Go ahead.
Yeah. And, okay, the last time that we went out, remember, and we met up with
you made out with a girl.
That's not what I was gonna say.
Oh,
what? My good night.
The fact that some of the things you pick to be private about, I'm really? You're sitting here fucking talking about eating fucking ass and losing your nose. I made out with a girl.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm like, what? There's no way you care that much.
No, that just wasn't what I was gonna say.
Oh, I know. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, okay, a male ass and a girl is completely different things. I mean, I don't know the level of girls you fucking with, but there's no fucking way I'm comparing that to male butt. I'm not. I'm not, dude. The fuck? But
sounds like a nightmare.
It sounds terrible.
Just a random guy's butt. Heck no.
What? Smiley. Yeah, she did make out with a girl, and we'll ask her right now how she feels about her making out with a girl. I don't think she's gay for making out with a girl. I also don't think she's gay for exploring. But I will say she's gay for some of the shit she likes. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah. What if she's gorgeous? What do you mean? She kissed a girl and she liked it. I don't know how she felt. It's giving dumpster diving versus gourmet meal. Yeah, and that's the thing though too. Like sometimes with like straight women, like they'll be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you do that." Like I would never. That's disgusting. And I'm like, it makes me look at them different because I'm just like, really? Like how dirty is it? Like what is, you know what I mean? Like that one lady, there was like an Instagram video or like YouTube. I don't know what it was, but it was a viral video or whatever where the lady was just like, "Oh, I thought I was lesbian and then I ate it and it stunk." And I was just like, ugh, like that's you. Oh no, she said she touched herself and she smelled that and it stunk. And I was just like, that's a very personal thing for you. Like that is you. That is a you problem. That is not anybody else. Like, why are you throwing that on everybody else? Like, if anything, 1, get that checked. 2, don't put that shit on the internet. 3, what?
First of
4,
all,
thank you for not being a lesbian and ruining other lesbians.
What I can say is,
like, what?
If you only want to make out with girls when you're drunk, that is the straightest thing a girl can possibly do. So
exactly.
First of all, people saying that I'm gay, I feel like no, but that actually loops around to what I was gonna say was, remember we met up with your friend who was a DJ?
Oh yeah.
Down there, and she was like, after I was talking to her for like 5 minutes, she's like, "Girl, you're straight," and I was like, I know, like thank you for validating my sexuality, but I know I'm straight. So I just think that I don't know, I like men as trash as they are, baby. I'm a raccoon. I love being in the trash.
Yeah.
And the booty of the trash.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, let me find the trash and the trashiest guy in the trash, and then let me find his booty trash. Like it's like, whoa. And that's why I told y'all, like I'm not saying Jamie's. I don't think I ever say Jamie's gay as much as I say she's the gayest straight woman I know.
Exactly.
And she's the straightest gay person I know. Like
exactly.
she's
one or the other.
She's living in the middle of these two realities, and it's like we don't know where she's at, but she's an anomaly and we love her. Exactly. And she can do whatever the fuck makes her happy.
Exactly. If there's any proof that sexuality is not a binary, it's the fact that I hate men, but will exclusively sleep with them. Like there's no one else I've ever slept with.
That's how I feel about women. Like,
you hate women?
I don't hate women, but
you love me.
Yes, okay, I don't hate women, but I feel like women have the potential to destroy me.
Yeah.
And I have nothing.
We're kind of horrible. No?
I can do about it. Like if anything, my fear of getting into a relationship is the depth of love that I have had for women, or a woman, or there's been 2 that actually 3 technically. Scary. The depths of losing myself, just fucking literally allowing people to disrespect me, degrade me, fuck me up in every way. And no man could ever. There's been no man that can turn me into what I've turned into when I am in a relationship, and I'm just sad for the person. Like I love the person so much that I'm like, I will be lower than dirt for you because I love fucking simp. That I'm like, bro, I will tell you I got spit out to the other side, and I'm just like, I'll just be single for a bit. Yeah. Let me like normalize what the fuck, because there is no fucking ways. If I told you some of the stories, bro, it's not even, you would think, I hate that I'm Snow the product, because it's like I can't even share my actual because you would think I'm looking for sympathy, but I'm not. I'm just like, that was on me. That was my fault. I did that. I allowed it.
No, it's not on you.
I know that I just held somebody to a standard that is in my mind, dude. Like everything was in my fucking mind, bitch. I just came out of my brain.
But that's not on you. Like treating someone the way that they should be treated, even though they don't deserve it, is not a personality flaw. Ever. It will never be. Even though we're being evil Virgos all 2024, like I will stand on that 10 toes down that you will never be a bad person for treating people the way that humans should be treated. And even though someone might be a fucking stupid ass bitch and might take advantage of that, that's on them and that's on their karma. That's not on you.
But you were saying that earlier of how men can just show up. Women, like for me, right? Like me, like, and we all saw it on social media, especially on like TikTok and shit. Like when people want to drag me, they will drag me and talk whatever shit. But if you think about it, like just as a woman, I did what I did in my life. Like, I have worked my fucking ass off to be able to be a provider, to be able to be a, have what I have, whether it's like the ranch and my family and feeding my family and taking care of my kid and being responsible and doing good things for the community and having a fan base and having a community, like just everything that I've fucking done and that I proved to be, and I support myself and I'm financially responsible for myself, for my kid, for my family, for whatever. I have to do all these fucking things to feel like I am worthy of a regular girl. And a dude can show up at any moment.
Yep.
No car, no nothing, no job, no nothing. Just
Yep.
bum. And he wins. And it's like,
yeah.
We
see it in parenting all the time where it's like, as a mom, you can change the diapers, get the bottles, pick them up from school every day, like do all the nurturing. And it's like, well, you're their mom. Yeah. But let a dad take them to the park.
And now they're like, I love daddy.
All of
he
a sudden,
took us to the park.
And not even just the kid. Society will be like, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. And it's like, am I really? Right. Like, I remember this very distinctly. This was like probably, I don't know if I'm getting too personal, but well, here we are. Thank you.
We're
Hennessy.
drinking Hennessy.
Courtesy of Hennessy.
Courtesy of Hennessy. We took his shit.
But this was like a turning point in me and Dave's relationship. Was like, I remember so distinctly. It was right when I went back to work in an office 1 month before Layla turned 1. And it was the first day that Dave didn't have daycare and had to watch the kid, had to watch Layla by herself, And I come home and like bottles are in the sink, dishes everywhere, nothing's clean, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I need to make her a bottle. There's no clean bottles, And he's like, it was just crazy. Like, I didn't have a second. And I'm like, the bottle fairies didn't come and wash the bottles for you? That's wild. Because every day when I'm home with her, someone comes down and changes her diapers and washes the laundry and washes the dishes for me. Right. Like, it was just like, he was acting like I was the biggest bitch for expecting the same thing that he expected when he walked in the door after a long day of work. Like, I'm walking in the door too now after 8 hours of work. So I'm expecting the same,
Yeah. And I
And
will say, having kids.
That 1 year, I always say that people always talk about your pregnancy hormones, but that year after having a kid is that's where a true relationship is formed. Either y'all are going to decide to stick it out together or you're not. And that's it. But yeah, so sorry to overexpose. Hopefully Dave won't be mad for me telling this. I'm sure I talk about it all the time, so I'm sure he remembers. But yeah, I'm just like, dude, yeah. And thank you for everyone giving me compliments to my shirt. I got it as a Christmas gift from my friend. And if they have cute. Like a...
And now you know why I have a lot of t-shirts, because t-shirts they're comfy. They make you look good. You're like... Because it makes people like, oh, well, if she looks that good in that t-shirt, she probably looks good in something else. And then you be like, I topped out a t-shirt, but hey, you think about it. It's like me, like, when I do my makeup not that good, makeup artists are always like, oh my God, you must be so beautiful. Like, if I could do your makeup, and I'm like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I work with my face. I work with what I got. But you're gonna try, and that's cool too. But like, I'm gonna hate it, and I'm gonna cry. So leave it alone. But no, t-shirts are fucking amazing. Yeah. They're comfy, and you look good. You look good in orange. Thank you. It's cute.
Thank you. Yeah, I do. I felt like when I was doing my makeup, I was like, hold on, is this my color?
Right. Orange.
But yeah, maybe I'm a warm tone and not a cool tone like I thought I was. But if I find out if my friend has like an Instagram or something where he's selling it, I will put it on my Instagram or my TikTok or some social media form. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together.
Yeah, and about dads and about relationships with like, yes, it's like me with my son. I take care of 99% of my son's expenses. Everything to do with my son is me, house, everything. Every fucking thing about my son. But like
his attitude.
Yeah.
What we learned today, his gaming.
Right.
Like, I was like, don't let me find out. I've been blaming Drew for AJ yelling at the game this whole time. And today you and Ito are playing Madden. And I'm like, wait. This sounds way too familiar.
I sound just like, but then when he goes with his dad, he's so happy. He's so, to see him let's say once a month, and that's cool. I'm not salty about it, because thank God, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. But if a mom is like struggling and got a 9 to 5 and doing all this or whatever, I can see how you can get salty, because it's like, yo, 99% of the shit is me. And but then that one little trip, they're like, woo, and you're like, yeah. But
exactly.
like
I will say, if you had to choose to not be in a committed relationship with the father of your child, I could not pick a better person than Dave. Shouts out to motherfucking Dave. Everyone knows me and him are fucking cool. He's a good ass dad. And that's where I would get the comments where people would be like, oh my God, your kid's dad did her hair? And it's like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He's with her half of the week. Of course he's going to do her hair. Of course he's going to give her a bath. Who else is going to do it? That's her daddy. So I 100% understand, like, and feel for the people who are not in that situation with their kid's dad. Like, I 100%, I empathize with you.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. Somebody said there's different comments or whatever, but wait, fortunate that experience with a man, blah blah blah. No, I do agree with you about Dave. I think you guys are amazing co-parents. The same thing with me and Drew. Like, the reason that I have all that, like, I know Drew, I was a fucking nothing. I was a, like, whatever. Yeah. Like, I'll always be grateful to Drew for everything, for our relationship, for our marriage, for our kid, for every fucking thing. I'm very grateful to Drew. So to me, like, I've just learned to work with what we got. You know what I mean? Like, you work with what you got.
That's a perfect way to explain it.
Go ahead. Like,
because I feel like it's crazy because me and you can look back on the same time period and that shit will piss me off. And you're like, I appreciate it. And I'm like, I don't.
Now that I've gone through other relationships, I can genuinely tell you, Drew never hit me, never hurt me, never cheated on me.
Yeah.
So that's why whenever men are like, oh, what man fucked her up that she,
I'm like, nothing to do with that.
I'm like, if anything, women have fucked me up better. And I still love them bitches.
He could have been better.
He went through his little villainish era, but
and he used to kick me out of the house all the time.
Yeah. He used to be a fucking asshole. Like, he used to be an asshole to me, but he never crossed. He never crossed too much of a line.
Exactly. So, and it's more, to me, it's more of.
I mean, I will say with you and Yayo, he did. So, I don't know. Actually, you know what? We're drunk. We're just talking. We're just here. We're here thinking. We're like.
We're chit-chatting. But you know what? I will give Drew is that when he was on deployment, he was great. No. I loved it when he was gone.
Oh my God.
That's when our friendship blossomed.
What do you know? Oh, somebody asked if it's different being in a relationship with a man or a woman. It depends on what type of man you're with, what type of woman you are. There's no one size fits all. Just because you're with a woman, it doesn't mean it's that different than a man or whatever. There's guys that are submissive. There's guys that will let you do whatever you want. They just want to sit there. They don't care, blah, blah, blah. There's women like that too. There's men that want to be authoritative and they're the fucking... guy, the alpha, blah, blah, blah. There's women like that too. Whatever. Just because you see a masculine dressing woman doesn't mean she wants to be in charge. I don't want to be in charge in my relationship.
Now that's T.
Right.
That's T.
What
you just said.
Me?
That
yeah.
No, just in general. That, like, people will be so hung up on how like the looks of a relationship that they don't understand that does not necessarily translate into the actual dynamic of the relationship. Yeah. Like, just because someone looks like a dude, someone looks like a bitch, does not mean that, like, when it comes to running the household, that's the same.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I always say bitches with big gums. You find a bitch with a big gum, I tell you, that bitch got a schedule and everyone in the household is sticking to it.
I'm fucking dead.
If your gum is more than 3/4 of an inch, I know that you run your house like the fucking military.
I'm dead.
Like the fucking military, dude. Like, fuck being in basic training.
I'm dead. Miriam said women hurt more. All Drew wanted to be was in a cult.
All he wanted, exactly.
I'm fucking
all
dead.
Drew wanted was Scientology.
That's all he wanted. You're definitely the dominant, the majority of the time. And that's the thing that people have talked to me about. Like, I'm, or like, ever since I've been single, like, oh, I'm a fuck boy. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to be up. Bitch,
Little do
I
you know,
want you to carry me and
she's a
treat me
gummy
like
bear.
a baby. That's it. Like, who? Like, come on. Like, because what you gonna do? Like, what? You gonna show up and make me money? Like, I gotta go out there and get it. I gotta work. I gotta do my thing. When I come home, and it's not even like I want you to cook and clean, because to be honest, like, when I hired my tia was like, look, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. You don't gotta worry about that. You worry about going out there and doing your thing.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't need nothing.
Yep.
I need a healthy relationship where somebody understands that, like, it's the relationship.
Yep.
Everything else is leave it to me. I'm fine.
Can
but
I
in the
run down
relationship,
what I think you need
sure, Jamie.
in a relationship?
I'm gonna chug while you. Okay, I'm gonna chug while you talk, and if I spit it out,
Can I tell you?
You're
Okay.
chugging.
Number one, I think that you need someone with more than 2 brain cells to rub together. You disagree with me, and so does your mama. But I believe that you need someone who
wait, you're saying I want someone dumb?
No, I'm saying that when I say that you need someone smart, you're like, it's a bonus. No, you need someone who, when it comes down to a difficult decision, that you can really run it by them, and not just a difficult decision, but life events, current events. You need someone who understands what you're actually coming from. Number one, you need someone who knows how to be the person to fucking return the plates. If we get the wrong order, babe, stand up and say something.
Facts. I
You
do
need that girl.
You
You know
right.
what I mean? You need someone
'Cause I ain't gonna
who's
do it.
100% not only just.
What do you mean? Oh, I'll do it for you. Oh, see, that's why he
Oh,
don't
you do
understand.
it for
I'll
other
do it for
people.
you, but I won't do it for myself.
yourself,
Like, if
yeah.
I'm getting a bad haircut or a bad hair dye, I'm not talking. I need babe, tell him.
Yeah, say something. Say
Say
something.
something, please. That's.
Yeah.
I do it for you because I love you, and I
Exactly,
want you to
'cause
know you're the center of my universe. You and Baby Drew, that I'll stand up for you.
But for
I would stand
myself,
up for you, but you
I
will
stand
stand
up
up.
for myself.
You already stood up. By the time I'm thinking about standing up, you already
I'm
stood
up.
up. You're on my shoulders.
Exactly. I'm standing on top of you at this. We're Transformers. We're connecting. And making a Megatron.
You fuck over Jamie. She's on top. We're like,
I'm like, bitch, hold on. They're like, no, we're coming right back. I'm like, okay, my bad.
I'm fucking dead. All right, what else I need?
Okay,
bitch?
the other
Yo, I'm
thing-
getting so lit. My eyes are closing, bitch. I'm not getting no time. I'm fucking knocking out. I
No,
am.
we're not. We're going somewhere. We're Ubering. Okay, the other thing. Okay, you need someone who is not only speaks Spanish but is Mexican.
You're telling me to stop dibble dabbling in the Caribbeans?
No, I'm just saying that I truly believe
Stop being
that
the Pirates
when
of the
you are
Caribbean.
in your Mexican bag, you are at your like.
You don't say
You're
to stop being the
yourself.
Pirates of the Caribbean. I hate you. All right. Sorry.
Pirates. I'm gonna use that. Maybe we shouldn't go to St. Lucia. Maybe we should go to Cabo. We're going somewhere else. But yeah, no, I just think that like having seen you deep into your Mexican bag, I'm like, oh yeah, she's in her element. So
I like it, but I like Spanish.
I don't. No, I feel like Spanish is better than non-Spanish speaking, but where your heart is at is to be like, you know, like you have the same feelings about these songs that I do because we both were in the same era doing the same shit. And that makes you happy.
True.
Whether you want to acknowledge it or not. Everything that I say, eventually you'll acknowledge, so it's going to come around.
It is true. It is true.
now or
I'm
later.
finally humbling down to Jamie's opinion, only because there was so many things she said 2 years ago, half a year ago, 1 year ago that I was
5
like,
years ago.
shut up. And then I'm like,
Yeah. 10 years ago when you may or may not have gotten the advice to get divorced. A couple years ago in Vegas. You know, like, who am I to say? Who am I to say what I actually said? But I said it. And that's where, okay, my list as well. I think you also need like a bad bitch. Like you are not going to be with no sloppy bitch. Let's fucking be for real.
no.
If you're fucking sloppy, if you look like you just came out of a rainbow, she's not fucking with you.
What the fuck? What? Oh, Rainbow. Oh.
The show. I mean, the store.
Oh, I thought you just meant like gay. Oh, like if
no,
you
no,
look
no.
like you just came out of a rainbow.
Yeah. Like if you're wearing a $3.99 rainbow dress, let's
There's
be
some
fucking for real.
pieces. No, you could wear a $3.99 rainbow dress. If you got the body for it, bitch, that shit gonna look good.
But
Give
if
it
you
a
don't,
bump.
but
Yeah, if
that's
you
the thing is
don't,
you
then it's a
have to have
problem.
the perfect body, because let you have 1 ounce of anything.
I don't
It's not
need
working.
a perfect body.
No, but I'm saying
Oh,
it's
for
for a
rainbow,
rainbow
for
dress.
a rainbow
Because
dress.
it don't got the infrastructure. That's what I'm saying. Okay, right now on Twitter, they're debating rainbow, fucking Fashion Nova. Is it the same dress? Look, it might be the same design, but Fashion Nova is gonna have the infrastructure to keep you there all night, and rainbow will have you looking like a can of busted biscuits. And I know because I wear both. And I'll be a busted biscuit, bitch, because niggas ain't that strict like bitches are. Niggas really ain't that strict.
That is true as well. Girls are, I would feel way more insecure going on a date with a girl and I don't look my best than I would with a dude. Dudes are gonna take what they gonna take.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Dudes
First
will
of all,
fuck a couch cushion.
yes, they will.
And honestly, if you're a bitch who's getting curved by dudes, reevaluate.
If you
It's time to course correct
look, I at
for
some point
the good of our.
look.
Keep it tight.
I know somebody in my past that when they told me they had been blocked by a man, I should have took that red flag.
Well, I will
and
say, I've been blocked by a man or two.
first of all, but you got a mouth on you, so you probably said some wild ass shit.
It wasn't because of what I did. It's because what they did and I pointed out. If that makes sense.
Okay, well, this person.
It was their actions. That's a different situation.
So I should have just been like, you know what?
Did you eat their butt and then they blocked you?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, you're
I've
good
cut a nigga out a time or two and they're like, oh, so that's how you are? Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
I will say, I damn near imagine if I just date men to run a fucking muck. Like, I don't fuck no men. I just go on a date just to just disrespect every man I come across. Like, I just come through and I'm just like, brah, 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 brah. But you want to know why I won't do it? Because then they're going to go and disrespect other women just based on the disrespect that I would lay on them. And I don't want to do. I don't want to do nothing.
Who are
shit.
you telling that I'm black?
They said stop saying the N-word.
Why?
Who is she? Let's find you, Morgan.
Morgan Spades.
Let's find you, Morgan. I
You
bet
know
you're
what?
white.
That's
I bet you a
funny.
white woman.
Literally.
I bet you're a white woman.
Babe.
Who else is going to be named?
Any
Morgan?
person who knows, like, babe, you're not clocking? Please. It's giving Negro. Like, from far away, you could tell. Look at my nose. Look at my lips. Friend.
Oh, you look good to me.
Yeah, because you like the blacks. The fuck? And I'm proud to be black.
Today, so I posted, what I was doing on New Year's or whatever. Not who I was doing, but what I was doing on New Year's. And, somebody is obviously on my Instagram story or whatever. So everybody's just like, oh, she look like this, she look like that, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, if you've never seen Afro-Latinas before, if you've never seen black beautiful women before, oh, you definitely got a fucking type, ha, 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 LMAO, dead face. Like, no, bitch, like, because and mind you, I could show y'all. White woman, light-skinned Mexican woman, white woman, light-skinned Mexican woman, light-skinned Mexican woman, white woman, like that. Why? It's giving y'all look the same. Because to be honest,
but
I see a difference on everybody.
No shade, but let a white woman clock it, bitch, they barely be accepting redheads. Like,
true.
You know what I mean? Like, okay. I don't want to say it. I'm scared. I'm going to say it anyway because I'm drinking Hennessy. But look, okay. There be a lot of Mexican bitches. I know it's not my place to say. I'm not Mexican.
Mexican bitches shocked.
I know. That love to fucking put their little blonde fucking streaks in and think they're white. Baby. Tell me to leave. Literally. But please. Like I'm saying, talk to light-skinned black people. Talk to people who are passing. Talk to Jewish people.
Right.
If you really want the tea, as someone who thinks that they can blend in, talk to Jewish people. Talk to Italians. You go to somewhere like South Carolina, they will treat Italians like the N-word. Like, you think I'm saying nigga? They'll be like, there's Italians in the kitchen. You're like, what you mean Italians in the kitchen? Yeah. So
But
I'm sorry, friend. Like, I don't, as much as y'all might feel like validated in the fact that they will accept you in the short term, talk to the people who've been here for the long term, and they will truly show you that acceptance is very surface level.
Bucci said, "Leave my mom out of this."
I'm sorry.
Every Mexican got the bleach things. But
it's a certain ones. You know who I'm talking. Like,
we know because
y'all
it's like
know.
colorism. Like I was telling you today, we were talking about like in my family or whatever, certain words, certain nicknames, certain things that people are called and things, and it's just like they don't see nothing wrong with it. Like that's just what it is, and it's just like.
But at the same time, yeah,
I'm the first person to stand up. Unfortunately, that person's a fucking asshole. But I'm like, stop saying that. Look, who fucking knows, man?
Yeah, we can only do so much.
We love the United States. We hate the United States. We don't hate the United States. We love the United States. Thank you for the opportunity, but also stop acting like you're the world's belly button. You're not. Okay,
exactly.
You are an ankle at best.
Look, America is only as good as its immigration policy, and right now we're fucking sucking dick, and not in the good way. Not in the way that's tattooed on my leg. We're doing it with teeth.
Ooh.
We need to stop that because they're coming anyway, so we might as well enjoy
America's legal policy America's immigration policy is sucking dick with teeth.
Yeah,
wow.
Like it's coming, but it's not enjoying it.
It's like I'll get this one off, but
it's hard.
But I'm not coming back.
It's rough. Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm gonna do this just because I want to waste my money and my time, but
it ain't good.
I didn't love it.
It's like eating McDonald's. Like, it's fulfilling.
Not right now. We're not doing that.
Actually good? No. We're boycotting.
Was it? No, I'm not gonna lie. Was it good sometimes? I mean, it was some good sometimes, but we're boycotting Jack. Bro, I ain't been to McDonald's, bitch. I ain't been to McDonald's. I ain't been to no Starbucks. You saw me. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, fuck you.
Stealing.
All, fuck you. Not only are you stealing from
that.
We're not even going to get into that. We're going to talk about that on a vlog because we need to edit this because our conversation is going to be drunk as fuck. But I will say, do you remember when are you hugging me? What's happening?
I was scared.
Oh, why are you scared to hug me?
Because I'm drunk.
Oh,
I want to drink
and
more
you're
Henny.
Scared of your actions? Give me some Henny.
Yay.
The only thing I will say about Henny is it makes me makes my nose stuffy, and so does beer.
So I don't know. It makes you want to drink more Henny.
No, I don't know what's in Henny or beer, but it makes my nose stuffy. So I'm allergic to something. Something's going on, but it makes my nose stuffy.
You're allergic to good.
What, bitch? How about this good?
This good.
No, I'm joking.
I carry it on me all
bitch,
the time.
No,
bitch.
What
remember
were we talking
when
about?
We were doing a live and I was like, I'm gonna show you my outfit, and I'm like, I keep this good pussy on me, and you were so mad at me. Dude, we had so much fun in New York.
Oh, when you showed me your bitch, I wanted to go to New York. One of the things I was thinking, I was like, what am I gonna give Jamie? I was like, I should just surprise her with like a New York trip. But then I was just like,
I've been to New York so much, and I do love New York. But honestly, you know who I would like to visit again that we did during our little tri-state area vibe is August. She was a vibe, but we had to cut it
Boston,
so
right?
fucking short. Oh, was it? What did I say?
Yeah.
Like that was Boston.
Is Massachusetts tri-state area? No, it's New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts.
Boston,
right?
Massachusetts shit.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Austin is a vibe, dude. I support that.
I mean, we had a good time because we had the plug at that spot.
But she was fucking cool. She showed us like where to go. Man, I like.
Remember, I went on that
and
date.
It was low
Remember,
key,
I went on that date and you hated her, bro.
No, I didn't hate her. She was just. She was dressed like she was.
Let's keep it a buck. All right. Fuck it. So, okay, because y'all motherfuckers, all right, because y'all motherfuckers want to talk about, y'all think, right? Oh, I'm playing house with blah, blah, blah. Okay, bet. I have gone on single dates. Mind you, you know who hit me up? I'll show it to Ito. Wait, hold on. Oh, another one. Hold on. Wait, where'd she go? Wait. I'm just showing you my text right now, bitch. Hold on.
Yeah, I want to see something.
Who just hit me up? Oh, it was on Instagram. Hold on. Look. I'm going to show you and you're going to know exactly who this is. And you were like,
Oh, why she got a new page?
No, because you know her on TikTok. You don't know her on Instagram.
Oh.
She don't post very much, but she said this. But I was just like,
what'd you put back?
that's the one Ito said. That's the one Ito and E-Rock said. You know that's a red flag. I was like,
fuck you. I'm colorblind.
I was like, first of all, I thought it was a Santa hat. I like the Santa hat.
First of all, Six Flags actually has a red flag as well.
But she fine, huh?
Yeah.
Telling you. Cheers.
Cheers. Drink to them titties.
All right. So she saw me go on a first date, and I don't go on a first date by myself. You also saw me go in the one in Hollywood. I like her. She's my friend now. Like, that's my homie.
We should go with her to get tattoos tonight.
She hit me up on New Year's, and I was literally telling people how I was so shocked that, like, why am I who you thought of on New Year's? It was so nice. That was so nice.
Okay.
No, I just think,
you
like,
text her
why
right
would
now
she
and tell
text
her if
me
she's down
on
to
New
go get a tattoo?
Year's?
And I'm going to tell you why people hit you up on New Year's.
Lilo said, what tattoo shop?
Tell her to pick one, and we'll be there.
Look, 12/13, Happy New Year. I was like, Happy New Year.
Yes.
She said, hopefully I see you.
This is the thing. For people who have vibe with you.
I want her and Lilo to be friends.
Yes, they would be good.
They'll be good friends.
They would
fine
be
bitches.
friends.
If they post pictures together, they're going to be fine ass bitches on Instagram. They're going to take over the internet.
They'll be like this, friends.
No.
Ouch.
People don't scissor.
That's what I was talking about. Well, in my imagination. But I feel like they will.
I mean, they might. I don't know. I don't know what
why
people are
not?
into.
Exactly. But what I will say is that in my experience, to know you is to love you. Like, there are many people who cycle, you know what I mean? Cyclical in your life. Like, they'll come, they'll go.
They go, they come
And
back,
when they go,
come twice.
No.
No, I'm just,
or maybe not. They just come and they go, you know? It's just life. If you ever fuck with a real ass bitch, you are not going to want to let go of that shit. That's why when you're like, why are people like that? I'm like, bitch, you will forever be the most interesting part of a lot of people's lives. And I know you hate when I say that, but at the end of the day, it's true. Because number one, you have a good fucking spirit, which is so fucking hard to come by. So hard to come by. There's a lot of fake ass bitches in the world. Number two, you are a good friend. Genuinely. And you're a bad bitch.
ASMR.
He was like, how do you take a compliment?
Yeah.
I drink a lot of water.
But I will say, and
I love you.
I feel like there's not nothing that I would say about you that you wouldn't say about me.
You know how people are cyclical?
You're like, you could go. You just keep coming back. I don't know why, but you're here.
No, I love you. I love you.
Nah, dude.
Like, you're smart ass bitch. Bro, you know what we should do? We should do a compilation of, like, as the night progresses. We're just like, bro, you smart as fuck, bro. I fucking love you, bro. Listen. I fucking love you, bro. No, I'm joking. No, but yeah, no, I'm not joking. I do love you. But I feel you, but I'm saying, like, okay, so Jamie went with me on a date that I went on, and she was waiting for me outside. And so I was like, as soon as I showed up, I was like, I don't know that I think that we're, like, compatible. Sorry. Maybe I was also just scared. I was in a different place in my life where I was just city. Like, I was like, oh, what the fuck, right? No, that's not I'm talking about Hollywood.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't come in, though. I don't know. That was weird. But I was there.
But she's a vibe, though. Like, I like her as a friend. Like, I like on the date, I literally was like, I fuck with her. I like her as a friend. Like, I feel like we could be friends. But I don't know.
I went to get a pedicure because I was like, you need your time and I need a pedicure. So that's what we're doing today. And you know what? You ever mess with someone who got a foot fetish? Am I sidetracking the story? I'm sorry.
A little bit. I know. I'm like, now we're going to end up on, now the things that are in my mind, I'm like,
I feel like, okay, so.
Bitch, wait.
You were on the date.
I'm on the date. Where the fuck are you?
Get
You're
a pedicure.
Getting a pedicure. Bet. You got a pedicure. I'm on the date.
And what I was going to say was. While I was getting my pedicure, I was sending pictures to my friend who got a foot fetish. And I feel like If you ever met someone with a foot fetish, they're open-minded. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
True.
Yeah, I love foot fetish people. Not because I like feet, but because they're with the shit. That's all. That's my only point to make. So as you were saying about your date, you were getting tattoos. I was
that
getting
is
a pedicure.
that is true. That is true. That. See, you're sidetracking the whole thing. Okay,
if you're
back
into toes,
to me.
You should send them
Back
a
to me.
picture of some ugly feet though, because what I feel like with
like on King of the Hill?
foot people is, I feel like they like all the feet. It's
Yeah.
like, no, you need to have
They're like the
a
feety
bunion.
feet. They're like, do
like-
you got the feety feet?
there's feet that look, there's feet that look good, whatever. But I feel like people who are foot fetish people, like
don't
they
give
kind
a
of
fuck.
don't have a standard for like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is good feet. They
test
just want to see your
Your
all
foot.
the feet.
Test
And they want to
foot
see
fetish
someone
people.
rubbing your feet. Honestly, I want to make a only feet.
No, that's called Feet Finder.
Yeah, feet finder.
Yeah.
Who's gonna subscribe to my
I told
feet
you, that's the
finders?
thing. Baby Drew literally told me if I make an OF, like his friends will fucking. But I'm like, bro, it's gonna be $600,000 to make this warehouse. Somebody got to pay for this shit.
Yeah.
And keep this man. Somebody hit me up recently and was like, oh, somebody when your son finds any girls OF. I'm like, my son don't give a fuck
First
about them
of all-
bitches. He only cares about keeping me off that shit. He don't give a fuck about any of my exes. Nobody making an OF. We already seen that shit.
Yeah. Not
we
when
saw
X
it. We don't
and
give a
XX
fuck.
is free.
You know what they ain't seen?
Me. But honestly,
And I could.
all the people who are my close friends have seen my nipples.
Who's seen mine?
If anyone wants
Who's
to be
seen
on my,
mine? Who's seen mine?
Me. Anyone who wants to be in my close friends, DM me right now. I add you, and I'm gonna put my nipples out there.
Instagram just allows that nowadays?
And your close friends, I asked first, and then make sure my page wouldn't be deleted. But yeah, in close friends, you can put nipples. But I've seen your nipples, and they're so fucking cute.
Aren't they?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like,
they're money making nipples.
I'm like, this will get us that.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is that then, like, my brother got to live in his new apartment knowing what paid for it.
And honestly, bitch,
And honestly, I don't think he'll give a fuck. Like,
Not
he'll be,
to say
you'll be
that-
pulling all the bitches. Your new apartment's gonna be lit. We'll have all the fucking LED light strips, heated fucking toilets, heated floors. Like you good. Like what?
What I will say is that you're too talented to make money from your nipples. Your nipples are talented enough on their own, but your nipples are attached to a more talented person. Like your actual personality outshines your nipples. Whereas my nipples are all I got. And they're dragging on the floor. Like, please, make me a fucking GoFundMe for my nipples to be back up top. Because mine are fucking about to start a forest fire out here.
Bitch, well, your nipples and mine are gonna fucking pay for this.
Nah,
fucking
yours
thing.
are up top. Yours be sitting. No bra. Mine be in my fucking armpits when I don't got a bra on.
Bitch, first, what are you fucking laying? You cartwheels? What is happening?
Mine are deflated. They've been through a lot.
What the fuck is going on?
Your shits be sitting up like a 20-year-old.
Right. Somebody said, what happened on the date? I feel like we've been trying to tell this story for the last 30
what
fucking
happened on the
minutes.
date?
Okay.
I wasn't there. I don't know.
Which one? Oh,
The tattoo date.
you weren't there. Bitch, you were there. She got
For
a
the
neck
end.
tattoo and I got the fucking this.
For the end
We
of it.
ate.
I had a whole pedicure before I
Girl,
came.
the only thing you
Before I
weren't
came.
there for was dinner. We talked.
Yeah.
And then
No,
I
I
told you,
liked-
come pick
I-
me up.
And what did I tell you too? I said, I really like her because she thought I was so funny.
Yeah, she loved you.
Dude.
I love her
She-
too. Like, I
she
think
was
we
getting a
great.
bar
I
of
think
me.
I fuck with her. She fuck with me. We fuck with you. Everybody.
Yeah,
I
she
think
should be on
that's
the
a
pod.
cool homie. Like, that's a cool. Plus, we had so many stories to tell about like just lesbianism. More. She was on the same sentiment of if sexuality was a choice, I wouldn't fucking be gay because look at me
And
now.
the tattoo
And I was
artist
like,
was
fact.
lesbian too. So it was
Like,
just like
everybody
a whole
was just
lesbian
mad
vibe. I was in my
gay.
element.
It was crazy. The crazy thing was that here's the thing that was a little weird. I met her in a place where you wouldn't know. We didn't know each other. We didn't know. We figured it out. We talked to her baby daddy opened for me on a tour.
That's wild.
That's where it
What is
got
her- Can you show
weird.
me her baby daddy's picture?
Yes, I can.
I
So
want to see.
that's where it got weird because it's like now we chilling and I'm just like, my God. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Mind you, I don't know this man. He wasn't part of my team.
Inner circle.
Yeah, he wasn't part of my inner circle. Nothing like that. But I just.
Yeah, it's just weird to meet somebody through.
Plus, we had so many funny
she
stories
was
to
cool,
share that I was
though.
just
Like, fuck
oh
him.
my God.
I don't know him, but fuck him. She was a cool girl. Like,
she was cool. She
I
was
don't
chill.
know, but then also maybe it might be a little egotistical because I liked her because she thought I was fucking funny, and I was like, damn, someone likes me.
But I will say, like, okay, so that happened, whatever. We was vibing, we was chilling, whatever. But I knew immediately we were just gonna be friends. I was like, all right, this is just friends. Like, we've never kissed, inappropriately hugged, nothing has ever happened.
Yeah.
We went on a first date. We knew it wasn't gonna vibe. We hung out as friends. We brought Jamie along. We got tattoos. That's it. That's the extent.
I was literally
We
brought in
texted.
halfway through the date. Like, this was like, this is no longer a date. This is a hangout. And that's when I came in.
Yeah. So it's cool. And by the way, somebody said, nah, she definitely knew who you were. But it doesn't matter though, because with me, I don't know if you know, but when I decide that it's not gonna go further, it's not gonna go further. Like,
Yeah, you're
I don't
very
like you're not you don't have like literally there's people that I've messed with up until here, and then the day that I decide we're not messing around anymore,
that's it. And me,
that's
I
it.
wish
We
I
can
was
hang
like
out.
that.
We can hang out. We can sleep in the same bed. We can do it for a week, 2 weeks. We're not doing nothing because
Yeah.
I'm hard on that boundary at least. Mind you, I'm not that hard on other boundaries, but sexually or romantically, once I've decided, I just decide, and that's it.
That's
so,
how justice is too.
Yeah.
I wish I was like that, but dude, you can win me over with some good dick. This is a piece of it. I'm gonna take it.
I'm not interested in the dick, so
I'm gonna take a crumble. Like Salt Bae.
ew. All I thought of
Alright
was
then,
blue
y'all.
cheese.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Oh, blue cheese
Is
crumbles.
it crumbles?
Blue cheese crumble.
You're funny. But yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Okay, yeah. So that happened, whatever.
standing on
But I
business.
do feel like she could be best friends with Lilo because they are both bad, pretty fire bitches that should take over the town.
Yeah.
One. This other chick in
And she had a good
in
sense of
Boston.
humor.
Bitch, why did we start our whole story about Boston?
And turned
And
to
we ended
LA.
up in talking about the LA girl. Okay, no, in Boston, I go on this fucking date, and then she was there, and she's like, I don't know, that's not, I just don't. I was like,
And it wasn't. Be fucking for real. It was weird before I said anything. Like, it was just like, this ain't it. Like, the vibe was off, and she was just giving, not for you, like, friend. Be fucking.
it's hard to date, bro. It's so hard to date.
And it's not
People
like she
don't
was
get it.
bad looking.
I can see
She
why
didn't
bitches go
smell
straight
bad.
back to
She
men
wasn't-
because it's hard to date women. Like,
Yeah, it just
it's
wasn't there.
difficult. It's difficult. Like, men
was
are
just
so
trying too hard.
thirsty and needy, and they're like, please, I need it. And you're like, oh my God, I feel so great because somebody wants me. But women, it's just like,
No, I feel like she was a
always
try hard as
talking,
well.
They're subjects.
Yeah,
I'm
I feel like she
looking.
was a try hard. I feel like she was a sweet girl, but when it comes down to someone I could actually see you with, no.
You can't see me with nobody, bitch. You got something negative to say about everybody.
That's not true.
Who do you got positive?
I feel like you could be with Beyonce right now.
This bitch is so stupid. I love
questions
I love
asked.
the confidence.
No
I love the
questions asked.
confidence.
You gonna fuck the shit out of Beyonce. She's gay.
I'm not gonna lie, after Jay-Z, I would be very insecure. Like, I'll be like, damn. Like, hold on.
You're like, can I rap fast enough?
I'm like, hold on. What can I do to
Please.
little razzle dazzle here, little razzle dazzle there? How can I beat this?
What am
we
I doing?
Right. I'm
From
like,
the back, from the front,
what are we doing
from the
here?
side.
From the back, I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. Hold on. This is actually
Dude, yeah,
Beyonce.
it's
Oh my
a
God.
whole lot.
I just pass out. I throw up. Imagine. That would be me. If I get Beyonce, I'm like, I just fucking
much.
throw up. I lose
yeah.
Beyonce. Imagine she's super down, but I just,
I don't feel like
Throw
I feel
up.
like you could not fumble because you would know how much it meant to me. You would be like, I gotta do this for Jamie. If there's any time I have to show up, it's right now. Strap it up. Bring the backpack. Bring it out. Bring him out. Unlock the safe.
Bring him out. Jay-Z comes out the closet. He's singing. Oh my
It's
God.
hard to yell with the barrel in your mouth. I really do not like Swiss Beats.
Speaking of lesbians, shouts out Alicia Beats Keys.
Alicia Beats Keys. Alicia Keys Beats.
Shouts out Alicia Beats Keys or Alicia Keys Beats, whatever she wants to beat.
Whatever
She could
beaten.
beat this put. No, I'm joking. All right, good night. No, I'm joking. That's how we end it. All right, I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this shit.
Thanks for another lovely podcast.
We love you. Thank you for the first podcast of 2024. Our goals this year is small goals. Let's get there, but also be a little selfish because you know what? They're going to talk shit about us any motherfucking way.
Yeah.
We might as well at least give a fuck
And
about
let's finish
ourselves.
a bottle of Hennessy.
Bitch, let's finish a bottle of Hennessy. Let's get some tattoos. We'll go live. We'll do something. We'll do a day ones. We don't know what we're going to do. Cheers. We love y'all. And we're going to have call-ins next week. I'm sorry. We got drunk. This is my best friend. We vibing, all right?
Next week.
We vibing.
I might be here next week.
I don't need roses, pour me roses. Esa niña no se aguanta. Quiere todo porque el pussy sabe a Fanta. Si la dejas por pendejo se te casa. Dale todo, dos de lengua y una horchata. Si te alcanza, I'm the shit, huh? Are you catching what I'm throwing for a pickup? Same bitch I always was, now I'm just richer. I'm about to shake it up and check the Richter. This a sticker. You say some things your numbers don't say. I got some kids with toys that don't play. Kilo de azúcar pa' mi cornflakes. I don't need roses, pour me rosé. No soy santa, baby, yo soy vale madre, faca chancla. Lo que yo sí tengo mucho a ti te falta. Y si quieres yo te enseño con el ram pa pa pam, ram pa pa pam pam. No soy santa, baby, yo soy vale madre, faca chancla. Lo que yo sí tengo mucho a ti te falta. Y si quieres yo te enseño con el ram pa pa pam, ram pa pa pam pam. Don't try to play me, baby. I'ma meet you a cana, which means I've been a Mexican snack and I'll split your banana. Solo yo sé mi rollo guayaba, también sácate cana. Me encanta la línea de Fanta porque nadie me aguanta. Por eso I've been on my grind, I've been on my grind. They've been cold and I've been on, but my name's Snow, I got it and it's